E.
You know, I have been streaming for a grand total of about 5 minutes, and there's already a hype train. You people are nuts. Specifically Shaman and Doug. Big love, big shout out to both of you. But also, hi everybody. Oh no, I didn't turn on the bears! Wait, oh no!
How dare you!
Oh, what have I done?
In misery.
Joy.
That's like all we have.
I know. Listen. Where are my tabs? Everything is broken.
Where are my bears?
Where are my bears? Listen, I was so prepared. I was so ready. I got everything, stream set up, everything so early. And of course, I forget the bears.
You tried.
How could I forget the bears? It's cardinal sin on this ship. Anyway, well, I guess that is loading, and I will provide a round of free bears.
Free bears?
Free bears! Yes.
Free bears.
I'll count that as 2 for the bear counter.
Okay. Go away. There we go. Okay.
Bear counter. Did I lose the bear counter?
Man, that'd be great to know. But anyway, hi everybody. We are back for... Hello, thank you. Wait, that was me. That was my own bears. Why did I get surprised at my own bears?
That's a good question, buddy.
Listen.
You're a train wreck.
Listen, the bears threw me off, okay? They always do. Little rascals. Anyway, we are back for Heroes and Dead Men, episode 12. For the 12th time, I think we got some introductions to do. So, Shaman.
Hello? Oh, yeah. Introductions.
Yeah, hey!
Hi, Shaman.
Yes. I am,
Homie.
I will be retired after this.
No!
Alzheimer's much? Maybe you didn't eat it.
No, people!
It's been 85 years.
No!
No, I am Shaman the Owl. My shoulder is Chonky, and I play a wonderful specimen. Where is he? I will pull him up myself. I cannot pull him up myself.
Double right
pull him
click?
up.
Double right click.
Double right click. That's a rare one.
You're welcome.
There
I
he
know
is.
how to do it.
Civ Rampart, and the Rampart is erring on failure at this point after the battering that Doug's dungeon crawls have given me. But he still stands. Edgy as ever.
Not dead yet.
Not dead yet. He's battered. MK?
Oh, yes, hello. I am MKPrince. I play the wonderful, well, I don't know if wonderful is a good word to call him, but I play the crow sorcerer by the name of Tornrobe.
I think he's great.
Go sorcerer, man.
He's so fun.
Yeah, he's the ex-high speaker of Brazia. He
Wow.
Wow.
now he
Fancy
wanders.
title.
Yeah, I know. Ex-high speaker.
Damn.
Principal of a home school.
Yeah. And now he wandered the city of law and risking people and finding out spells and trying to survive because he's the weakest of the group.
Flimsiest, maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't say weak.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Definitely-
Yuffie's pretty... Yuffie's pretty squishy.
I only have 20 HP.
You
Slightly
picked a
better.
sorcerer. I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
Paper mache out here.
Listen, it's okay.
Next.
Birds' bones are hollow.
For me.
Yes.
Hello everyone. I'm Swoftsheep, your friendly neighborhood sheep tuber. I love all things both soft and sheep adjacent, and I am playing Verity Rosewater. She's a pink tiefling paladin lady. She's looking for her brother, and she's got a cool halberd, and a dog, and a cat.
I love her.
The cat is a bit uppity, but the dog is quite nice.
I love them. They're, oh,
Thank you.
Hank.
Oh.
Big
Pink.
love.
She's so pink.
She's so pink. I say that every time I see her. Anyway, hi everybody. I suppose that means it's my turn. If you don't know who I am, I would hope you did by now. I am Finny the Great. I'm everybody's favorite little extronaut, and I have crash landed back into this game as the one, the only Princess Euphemia Annalise V. Aram, 12th Princess of Goldcrest. Look at her in all of her glory. Oh, worship the grass that she walks on because she's just beautiful. Look at her.
Grass?
What?
Very little grass.
There's very little grass here. I was like, you got grass?
All stone.
The cobble. Listen, the cobblestone that she walks on is now blessed. She is a celestial warlock. Very much going into like the healer route. Sure has to deal with a lot of fun trauma after Tesh, and also this horror house that we're in. Very spooky. But yeah, that's her.
House of horror.
Yes, it's so spooky. But of course, that spookiness comes from no one else aside from our wonderful, devious, fabulous Doug.
Hi, I'm Doug. I'm the DM around these parts. I'm the one in charge of building this lovely world and narrating what happens and putting the enemies where they go. And I'd like to remind Shaman how bad it would be if I hit anybody other than him.
I'm scared.
I'm sure we won't see that today at all. That'd be crazy.
We're gonna catch me complaining.
Listen, man, I go through his hit points every fight. He is a tank.
The tanks are meant to tank. If you're not ending a battle at 0 HP, I don't know if you... Not 0, but like low HP. I don't know if you did your job. I feel similarly.
Cries and spellcaster.
We want to absorb the hits. That's what we're for.
Righty. And without that, I think we're ready to get rolling here.
Heck yeah.
Cha-Cha, I would really like it if you weren't making your home in my nest of wires.
By process of elimination, there's only one man who could be doing our recap tonight.
Who could it be?
Mr. MK?
Who could it possibly be?
Do you mind giving us a quick recap of last session?
Yes, sir. Give me just a moment.
Do you need me to remind you where we started?
I think I remember. We started in our room where... I forgot what his name was. The cook. Not the cook, but the bartender.
There's two bartenders. Jim.
Jim, yes. We started to Jim bursting open the door of our room. He says, "Come on out, come get your breakfast." And we all thought it was a dream at first because it's almost exactly the same, except there was burnt food all over it. Verity was fine with it, but then Civ and I were just like, "Yeah, this ain't it." And then, as it turns out, it was the lovely princess that decided to cook for us. Unfortunately, what she has a lot in princessing, she very much lacks in cooking. We ended up eating a little bit. Civ had to crush his stuff in order to hide it, and I unfortunately had to eat it. Anyway.
You should be blessed.
Oh, before that, however, all four of us have a dream. Or not a dream, but nightmares. Verity's nightmare starts in a chapel and then ends with a woman with nice armor. The same armor that Verity was formerly wearing because she took it off later.
No, I'm still wearing it. The +2 AC is just too good.
Oh, okay. That she's wearing currently, and has shoved a greatsword through her chest, and that's when she woke up. Let's see. We bought some potions. We picked up somebody named Aura.
Yep.
She part of the Knights?
She is the current acting commander.
The acting commander of the Knights, yes.
Yes.
So, she did it, I think, to gain the respect of the party? Or not the party, but the Knights, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, we head out to find Civ's sister. On the way, we get kind of quiet. It's quiet. Nothing much happens except somebody steps on a landmine or a sewer grate and it ends up blowing up. Or
Yeah.
is used it out of order.
I love getting exploded.
There was definitely, I think, last session, Verity stepped on 2 landmines.
Oh, great.
I'm really really good at doing that.
While we're walking, each and every single one of us of the party, except for Aura, I think,
Or yes.
sees that same woman from Verity's nightmare standing in the street, bathed in moonlight mysteriously, even though it's constantly raining. What else? Oh, we have a dog fight. We fight some dogs, some invisible dogs. And Civ gets hit with the brunt of it. What else? So then after that dog fight, we go into a building to get a short rest. And then Yuffie tries to say that she will protect Verity. And then Verity laughs in Yuffie's face. And then Verity starts... Yuffie starts pouting.
As it is.
Of course.
Yes. Okay, then we make it to... What was it? The Knight's Stronghold, right? Let me look at the Knight's Errant Stronghold. Here's the map, yes. We find a fuck ton of dead people. And that's saying something from a mortician.
So many dead people.
Yeah, we end up fighting this running away from this shadow monster that if it touches you, you lose health. We also end up fighting fucking Skeletor somehow. We end up killing him. Then we find, after all of that, we find Civ's sister. Civ's sister says that there was somebody that had white eyes and a black robe, and he has the power to control anybody. Because according to her, he had the power to say kneel, and everybody knelt, and he slit everybody's throats.
Yep.
And that's where we left off.
That is exactly where we leave off. We come to the party on the south side of the second floor of the of the Knight's Errant Stronghold. You have just collected Julia. There's nothing else here to loot. Just wanted to show you guys the map again. Do you want to go look around? You've picked up everything of value and fought everything of value.
Now let's get the hell out.
Yeah, we could leave.
Very well. You guys quickly make your way over to one of the neighboring staircases. You actually end up finding one very close nearby that leads you straight down out to the front of the building and then out into the the outer city. It's earlier in the morning. You have spent a couple hours walking here and then exploring it. You can make it comfortably back to that safe rest room, like the safe rest room. Basically, you get one short rest between now and when you get back to town. But you will have to take some law encounter checks to make it back. As you recall, on the southwest side of the river, you will be making them at disadvantage. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Civ will as
Okay.
well.
Civ and Tornrobe. Tornrobe, you said it first, so why don't you go first?
Okay, what do I roll? 2d20?
2d12, 2d20, and I will pick the worst option for you.
You got this, Torny.
Roll.
Torny.
Horny?
What was that?
Horny?
I'm trying to come up with nicknames for everybody, okay?
I think Tortor's better.
Tortor is so cute! Get it, Tortor.
It's like that
Crying.
Rem and Ram from
I'll make
ReZero.
a third suggestion. Roby.
Roby!
Yeah, I think that Roby fits a little bit better. It's
Roby,
really funny.
you should. Yeah, that should have been your name. That's so good. Can I see
God,
that?
it's so
Or-
silly.
Go, Roby.
Where are
You
my
got this.
D20s, Mr. Roby?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dugahondro.
Oh, fuck.
21. What did we roll here? A 15. Okay. Tornrobe,
no.
as you are walking away from the stronghold, you've been moving for about 30 minutes, leading the pack.
Oh god, is it the
Uh,
lady again?
I'm leading the pack!
That's what it means to make the checks. You've got to alternate.
Oh.
At the head of the pack, you find yourself very hungry. Like maybe you didn't have enough for breakfast. There's an audible stomach growl. What do you do?
I'm pretty sure I have rations.
Are you going to convince the party to stop for lunch?
There 10 days of rations. I take my explorer's pack, and I pull out a ration.
I'm so curious.
What do you?
Dry food.
This is for you to.
Bird seed?
How do you solve this problem? This is not a mechanical problem. This is a roleplay prompt.
Oh. Well, as I'm stumbling along, I'll just look into my rucksack, dig in frantically, and take out a day's worth of rations and just knock them back.
What do they look like? What do you
Oh,
eat?
okay. It really just... First, I grab the bread. I pick that apart with my
There's
beak.
Well, your
bread.
rations, your
We got
rations can
it.
be anything you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to assume it's just bread and jerky and dried fruit.
it's not just birdseed.
Ha!
I thought it would be funny.
Is it a slice of pie, mayhaps?
No pie. No pie. That's nothing
Regular
so bad.
ration. Very well.
Is it possibly leftover quiches?
Oh my god.
Barry has some of those in her bag. Like no shit.
There's a... I find what looks to be a piece of charcoal, but it ends up looking like a quiche.
Oh
I look-
man.
I look behind me to see if Yuffie's looking, and then just drop it.
Very
Step on
good.
it and keep
Alrighty.
walking.
You continue to have your snack while on the road, possibly walking into a couple ambushes, but nothing too serious. With that, you walked for a couple hours, making very slow process. Occasionally you come across a blockaded road and need to backtrack. Sometimes you have to go through alleyways or cross over aqueducts. It's slow going. With your time at the head of the pack out of the way, Mr. Shaman, could we see some Civ checks, please? 2d20.
Oh
A
god.
7, a 3, and a 4.
Wow.
It's not fire, so that's pretty fun.
must be about
Okay. This one requires me to think for a moment.
Okay, Civ is in pondering mode while you were in
Well,
pondering mode.
I need to ponder what you find, because there's something you have to do here.
Civ, what
Very
are you pondering
good.
about?
All right. So, the party rounds a corner with Civ at its head. Civ, down the road from you, you hear a commotion, which you can identify to be like voices. There are some sort of, sentient humanoid creature kind of down the road from you, and they seem to be talking in hushed tones. You sort of feel in the air that something changes. There's a sort of sharp scent in the air, and the rain almost slows down for a second around you. And as you're sort of waiting there, you look around the corner and you see a group of maybe 5 or so adventurers in the middle of the road. And
Do I
as
see
you're
what they
looking at
look
them,
like?
they are very clearly like humanoid adventurers. Like, they are not super odd. You would describe these people as like normally mortal, if that makes sense. I'll even give you that there's probably like a knight amongst them.
Mm.
And as you're watching them, you're sort of like checking to see if these people are friendly or enemy. You watch as a raindrop stops next to you, and the rain goes silent around you.
So I'm leading the party right now.
You're leading the party, and all of you watch as the rain, like the drops in midair, halt next to you.
I usher everyone over to the side of the road, like under the canopies protruding from the buildings or whatever's
Mhm.
left of them, and I kind of wait to see if it's like one of the adventurers potentially altering this kind of.
Yeah, you start
time
to
thing.
hear these wicked thunder cracks that come very sharply. Like, it sounds like what you would expect a lightning bolt or thunder to sound like, but it stops halfway through and instantly. Like, the sound doesn't carry, it doesn't echo. And as you hear those, you start to hear screaming from around the corner.
Oh boy.
Do you go to check it out? Everybody hears this. This is
yes.
everybody involved now.
Oh,
Yes, I would. Civ would definitely, seeing a knight, he would want to help.
Cool. Civ goes to run around the corner. Let's keep going down the line. Finn, does Yuffie go to help this party of explorers?
yeah, Yuffie would definitely be intrigued by, the sound and also like, oh no, what happened? So I think she'd go with Civ.
Oh, can Civ, as he does this, he wants to, can I roll a check as well?
Yeah.
I'd like to get an idea of if he might have overheard potentially a party being sent in this direction as well from the inner city.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll a d20. It's a random check because it would have been a random chance that you heard this, more so than you looking for it. With a 10, that's less than halfway up the d20, so I won't give you that you know about this party.
Okay.
Yep, Civ, Yuffie runs around the corners. You start to hear like a couple more of these cracks. They come very quickly and in short order. We go to Tornrobe. Do you want to run around the corner to go help out?
Yes.
Right. Tornrobe runs around the corner. And Verity.
Yeah.
Okay. As you go to run, you kind of feel a pull on your hand. And you would expect this to be Kasseri, but as you look, Feta is looking concerned behind you. Says, "Be careful."
What's wrong?
And then he would run around the corner with you.
All right, I guess we're going.
You all run around the corner, all four of you. And as you round the corner, you're at the head of this like sort of street. It's maybe 10 or 15 feet across. And in the distance, you can sort of see that all across this road are like a bolt of lightning which has struck the stone, and as the moment it contacted, you see stones kind of thrown up in the air but stuck there floating. The lightning bolt is still connected to the ground, and for the first time in a long while, this is a fully bright area. It looks like almost sun outside.
Oh, wow.
And you see a number of these static bolts of lightning struck into the ground.
How is the party doing that I saw around the corner?
They, like, you notice that a couple of these bolts basically hit directly in the middle of their party. And you can see that almost all of them are injured. There's maybe 5 of them. They're injured on the ground, and there's these bolts of lightning that are half into the ground nearby them.
Civ would like to try and drag one of them out of it.
If you want to run through the static lightning, it will require a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Can Civ have advantage on that? He's gonna hold his father's shield that defended the city so stalwartly above his head.
That is exactly a great reason to do so. Yes, you can.
Dexterity saving throw at advantage?
At advantage.
God damn it. Are
You
you kidding me?
You
The dice want to tell a story.
You go to hold the shield up over your head, but you think in the process of running into this like lightning storm that more bolts will fall from the sky, whereas the danger actually comes from the existing bolts around you. And as you begin to run through, like a arc of lightning flashes from one existing static lightning bolt to another, kind of avoiding your shield going through your chest. Let's see how much damage you take, bud. This could hurt. You take 16 points of lightning damage.
Ooh boy.
Are you dead?
Nope.
Okay. That's
But you're able to carry on, and you get over, and you like see there's like a halfling who's like sort of lying on the ground holding his leg, and you see another like probably like a caster woman sort of unconscious, and you scoop them up and continue out the far side. Who wants to go next?
Oh boy, I'm down.
All right, what do you do to help out?
Ugh. I almost want to. I wonder how conductive is her sword.
The sword is designed to catch magical lightning.
Cool. Well then,
This is what it is for.
then in that case, I think Yuffie will go and try to like slash through the lightning,
That's
as if
so
to
sick.
catch it in her sword.
Very cool.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you run. Go ahead. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and call that another dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And you can definitely have advantage for having a sick reason for it.
Let's go.
All right. With a 16, that is a pass. You sort of begin to make your way through this sort of like these pillars of static lightning, and as you swing your blade through them, you can disrupt them, but they don't go away. They sort of like almost immediately re-snap into place, but they seem to have a moment of time when they are down, you would imagine.
Yeah. She's trying to
Are you
clear
able
the
to make-
way.
Yeah, you're able to make it to the party and quickly, drag out a couple of these adventurers. You get somebody who's right underneath like one of the bolts of lightning. There's like a brick like 2 feet away from him, and he's just unconscious, like flying for his head. and you're able to sort of drag him out the far side.
Sweet.
Hey, Tornrobe.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be my turn eventually. I look to Verity and Yuffie, and I ask, would you happen to have a spare healing spell?
Ugh.
Are you talking about because you're so hurt right now?
Yes.
You can ask Verity, but Euphemia is too far away.
Oh,
How hurt are you?
8 out of 20.
I am out of cure wounds. The most I can offer you is like you can have 6 points of lay on hands.
I will take it.
Not too bad.
Okay,
All right.
Verity will kind of like Verity's kind of glassy-eyed. She's kind of staring at the lightning. When Tornrobe looks over and asks, she kind of blinks, shakes her head to kind of like get back into the moment, and then like looks at you and goes, "Huh? What do you need?"
Just a simple lay on hands, if you have it.
Right. And then she will like lay her hand out, palm up, and as you've seen many times before, offer some spectral vines to sow themselves into your wounds.
Thank you.
All right.
I walk over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Mage Hand, and I'm going to try and push the blocks, the frozen
That are
rocks.
floating in midair.
Yeah, and I'm going to push them in the way of the lightning so that I guess they can block it in some way.
As soon as they touch the lightning, it's as if they were hit by it directly and shatter. But you're able to remove a lot of debris from the air for doing this. Do you want to go try to drag somebody out from the center of this storm?
Yes.
All right, that'll be a dex save. I'll go and expect to give you advantage for your fun little description.
Thank you. Let's see here. Dexterity save.
There's 2 people left, by the way.
You said save, right?
Dex save, yes, with advantage. A 13 is unfortunately not a pass.
Oh boy.
You sort of go to move through, you push these blocks out of the way, but you make it too inches to drag one of these individuals away from the center of, like the epicenter of the storm, and you take on 2d6 an average expected roll of about a 10.
Hey!
As you skirt through the lightning, as an arc kind of scorches through you, kind of singes some feathers. With that, Verity, there is one individual left. This sort of big, bulky knight in plate armor is unconscious.
Of course, it would be a big, bulky knight unconscious in plate armor.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
What would you like to do?
He's very big and difficult to.
I mean, you
move.
just got to make the dex save. You can carry him alone with your strength.
Okay, well then that's what I'm going to do.
The question is, how can you get advantage on the saving throw?
That's a good question. I'm gonna be super real here. I don't necessarily know if she's really thinking all that hard about it. I think
Very
she
well.
might just go in and do a straight roll.
Let's see it. Straight roll.
Anyone can roll a 20. I got a 16.
Anybody can roll a 16.
Let's go.
Which does pass. You're sort of just blinded, and you move in, blinded in thought, and run in, scoop this guy up, like both arms under his arms, and drag him up the far side. And like 4 seconds after you've made it through the bulk of this, there's like the final moments of these bolts, where every single one of them, like you look up and you see like for half a second, you see the bolt trailing down through the clouds and completing its journey through the floor. And like a massive explosion rips through the ground. Like the 20 feet where this happened is totally eviscerated, and bricks are thrown for hundreds of feet. And as that moment happens, the rain continues to fall around you.
Can Civ look before that happens and with the last of the light and see if he can spot anyone that could have caused this like ripple in time?
Go for it. Roll me a perception check.
Not good enough.
With an 11, you sort of look around, but it doesn't seem like this was caused by anything. With that, you sort of get these explorers off to the far side. And with that, you're able to sort of drag them to a nearby building, because this is about far enough. And you're all able to take a short rest if you'd like to do so.
Sweet. Should do that.
Yes.
You sort of sit yourself up as you're used to in like the third floor of what kind of like on the first floor. It's like this old flooded like establishment, like it's an old restaurant or something. There's a couple of rooms above it. You find one of those to hunker down in. Once these individuals come to, they basically explain to you like they just happen to be passing by. They're out on an exploration mission. They're trying to find. Specifically looking for silvered marble. They were trying to make their way to the gate or to the wall.
Silvered marble?
Silver. Wow.
That's what the walls of the city are made out of.
Oh. Would that happen to be...
Civ-
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, Civ would like to ask the one who was talking about the silvered marble. Do you think it has anything to do with getting the barrier up and running again?
Exactly that. We're trying to restore the mirror ward.
We were on a similar mission.
Did it go well?
Nevertheless, be careful out there. We hope you return safely.
Right. They look between each other like they're not sure if they want to continue. We'll decide in the morning, depending on how we feel.
That makes sense.
Civ will give a nod.
Very well. With that, let me go ahead here. Throw on our funny ambiance that we always have. You guys sort of hunker down around a fireplace. Despite the sort of daring events of the day, Civ, you're reunited with your sister, who would quickly fall asleep in one of the many estate rooms of this sort of big building you guys have found yourselves in. And other than needing to take some watch, it's a relatively peaceful mood in the area. There's a very big group of people in this room, most of them happy to be alive, and most of them in the same room as the people that are the reason they are still alive. What is everybody up to as they get ready for bed on this wonderful evening? And who's taking the watch in what order?
I think...
Civ would be like rubbing his eyes, having seen ample light for the first time in what feels like forever.
Yep.
And feel at ease knowing that his sister is safe, but also a little apprehensive because he knows he's bringing her home to the betrothed, which he's not very a fan of.
Her husband? Like, legit?
Yes.
Not betrothed. She went through with it. She married that guy.
Oh yeah.
The marriage has happened. You might not have been invited, but the wedding was a
That
thing.
is your
I was
brother-in-law.
definitely not invited.
You would know that while she doesn't necessarily agree with what your father did, you did to save her life, and you are still her brother at heart.
Wholesome.
All right. With that, Civ, you sort of, do you want to take a later watch if you're so tired, good sir?
Yep.
Roger that. You would find yourself a nice little room. I imagine the other adventurers would offer to run watch, but you probably should not trust them.
No, probably not.
Right. With that, Civ will take a later watch. Aura is sort of very curious about these individuals, sort of making sure they're all okay. Spends a better portion of a couple hours sort of applying like bandages made from old bed sheets. Particularly taking note of one of the halflings who seems to have broken her leg. And with that, she would be busy doing that. Tornrobe, anything in particular of interest to you?
I'll take one of my healer's kits and try to use the bandages in them to
You help out?
patch up everybody, yeah.
Cool.
Try to
You
make
sort of spend
conversation.
a couple hours in the perpetual darkness, lit only by the warmth of a fireplace, trying to make some small talk with these adventurers. Their story very similar to yours, except for the fact they are woefully unable to be out here doing this. Like they are like you guys on day one, and they're in the wrong neck of the woods.
Oh no.
You would know that the southwest side of the city is particularly dangerous. With that, I'm curious. Verity, what are you up to?
Verity has kind of situated herself. Probably. Can you tell me what this, like, where we are, kind of again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so you're like on like the 3rd floor of like
Okay,
a
cool.
larger house, with a bunch of different rooms. Like you would have come up like a circular staircase. So there's like a small like open area, and then a couple of rooms, as well as like one room that's like clearly like it was like a game room. That's like the common area. So there's like maybe like 6 rooms and a big open area.
Hell yeah, let's play Yahtzee.
All of the tables are they've been robbed. They're gone.
Damn it.
Yeah, I mean, if we're just talking about like wind down time and not like watch type stuff,
Yep.
then Verity might go into a different room if that's allowed.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, she'll take the dog with her. The cat stays outside.
What? Okay. All right. Because Harry's upset and scratches at the door incessantly.
I'm sure she is.
You go into this room.
Yeah, and she'll take out some parchment.
Oh, okay, cool.
I
was
don't
curious
know
if you
if
wanted to
she
have
is
a
able to-
conversation with Feta or not.
Oh, yeah, she'll take out some parchment, and I think that she, like, tries to write. It doesn't happen. And then I think she looks to Feta and be like, do you know what that was?
He would not have said yes.
And it's dangerous. I mean, obviously.
Yes,
But
very.
how dangerous is very?
He thinks for a second.
What do you know, dog?
Dog metaphor. Dog metaphor for bad. Like a car. Like the vet.
A chariot. A fast-moving chariot, yes.
Baby.
He would explain to you that he can't necessarily tell you why or what it is, but he
Yeah.
just knows that it was bad.
Okay. She will give him a pat on the head.
He accepts very
He's
happily.
he's
And then he looks sadly at the door as to why you've locked Caesarea out.
She will walk over the door and let her in.
You let Caesarea in, who aggressively moves in, like the tail flick, makes herself right at home on the bed and doesn't talk to you.
I know. Verity's not talking to her either.
Not on speaking terms with your cat.
Not right now.
Did I miss something? What happened between you two?
I don't know.
Very good. With that, you would have established a time to have taken a watch, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to attack you guys tonight. You're welcome. And with that, we move on to Mrs. Euphemia.
Oh, yes. I think she would... I'm assuming that Civ has this, but she will walk over to Civ and ask, do you by chance have that, goblet? The one that makes wine?
Yes, princess. Do you happen to want to share a drink?
Had to partake.
Well, I noticed that Verity seemed a little, off. I don't know. She seems quite reclusive today. And I just wanted to offer her a drink.
Alcohol is always the answer. Hick.
I fear that's what alcoholics say, but okay.
Civ will take his part of his clothing that isn't completely tarnished and rub it on the edge of the glass where he had his lips perched, and then hand it off to Euphemia.
Oh my god. Alright. Incredible. You have achieved a glass of wine.
I'd be careful with that if I were you. He treats that thing like it's his child.
What?
Do you mean that he handles it like it's his child? I'd hope that he wouldn't drink his child.
Civ turns to Tornrobe and gives him basically the nod that says, yeah, he knows what's up.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. With that, she will go ahead and go track Verity down and gently knock on the door.
You would see like Caesarea enter into a room with a flick of the tail that do you know anything about animals?
Yuffie? No.
Okay, yeah, you see a cat go into a door and you happen to know that's Verity's cat.
Oh yes, that's where she must be. so Yuffie will quietly knock on the door and open it really slowly and say,
Is the door locked?
oh,
No, it's not locked.
Very good.
I'd imagine it wouldn't be
Kasari
if
just doesn't
Kasari
have
just went in.
Kasari doesn't have thumbs, so a closed door is enough to keep her out.
Very well. You heard knock, door slides to creak open.
Verity, would you like to share a drink with me?
Not particularly.
Yuffie puffs out her cheeks like, God friggin' damn it. But
There's very little bite in it.
Yuffie's just dramatic. But she's going to walk in anyway and close the door behind her. And even though Verity said no, Yuffie's going to go sit down next to her and set the goblet next to her anyway. And she'll say, are you okay?
Yeah, she laughs and it's so bitter. Doesn't sound like a fun laugh. She's not having a good time. And she says, no, I'm really not. I'm so stupid.
What? What do you mean?
You know how I'm looking for my brother?
Yes, of course. It seems very important to you.
When Julia described that guy that killed all those people.
No.
I know I shouldn't jump to conclusions, but it sure sounded like him.
Yuffie is a bit flabbergasted, but she goes to gently put a hand on her shoulder, and she says, well, you shouldn't jump to conclusions just yet. We haven't seen him, you know. I mean, I don't quite know many people with icy blue-white eyes, but maybe it's common around here.
Yeah, I suppose it's possible that some other man matching my brother's base description down to the freckles is running around killing somebody. A bunch of somebodies. But I'm not stupid. It's more than probable. 6 years is a long time.
I prefer the term hopeful, but why would he do something like that?
I don't know. I really don't. I do not know what could have possessed him to go that far.
Oh.
But I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what I'm doing out here.
Quite frankly, we're all surviving out here. Listen, I promise you we'll find him, okay?
I don't know if I want to find him.
You don't mean
You know, I do. I do mean it. I don't know if I want to find him.
Oh.
What? He left home to find his haven and fulfill his namesake, but I didn't leave to do that. I left to find him. And I know that I missed a lot of chances to go find him after he left. But, you know, I did my best.
You did.
And when I left, I thought that my biggest fear was that he'd be dead and I would just be too late. That 6 years was too long. And I missed it. I missed the chance to find him and reunite with him. But now, my biggest fear is that I'm not too late. But I don't know who it is I'm looking for. I left home to find him, but clearly if this is the kind of thing he's been up to, then why am I looking for him? What'll happen if I find him?
Well, that's certainly something we won't know until we find him. And
She laughs again, but it's super bitter.
Yuffie is going to reach out and grab both of her hands, and look her in the eyes and say, I understand that what you're looking for may not be what you wanted, but you'll never know until you see it for yourself. You don't have to go looking for him if you don't want to. If you wish to abandon that goal, that is your choice. But I think it would be best if you at least tried to find him, maybe from a distance or something, but we'll get to the bottom of this, I promise.
Yeah, I think that she just kind of shakes her head and says, I just think that's part of the problem, Euphemia. I can't decide. I don't know what I want.
Well, until you decide, we don't have to do anything at all with him. That is your choice to make. And you can take your time with that. I'm sure there is plenty to do back in the inner city, and with, all of the construction efforts, there's plenty of time to muse over that. There's nothing that needs to be done at this exact moment.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Oh.
I think that she would kind of look toward Feta and Kaseri and would gesture to each of them as she says, move forward or hold on. And as she gestures to them, it would be Kaseri first and then Feta, move forward or hold on. And then she throws up her hands and is like, I'm terrified of both. I'm terrified of moving forward and being disappointed. And I'm terrified of holding on and being left behind again. Because of course that's what it's really about. I told you I'm not used to having people look out for me, and that's true. I'm used to putting other people first, even when it hurts me. And that was fine. It's never been about me, and people don't look out for me. But Haven did. What am I supposed to do when the only person that made me feel like I mattered and made me feel like I had a purpose outside of Selfless is doing stuff that's just so... I can't justify it. Sitting still feels awful.
Can I give inspiration for that? That was sick.
Yeah.
Keep going. We got it.
Yeah, Yuffie is going to grab both sides of her face just to get her to look. And she says, Verity, in situations like this, you are not stuck at two options. There is always room to make a third option for yourself. You do not have to take what has been given to you. You can walk your own path and do what you feel is good for you. Listen, I told you I was going to protect you. So, if you're worried about that part, that there's no one else, you have me. What you've done for me is a debt that I can never repay, no matter how many times you or Civ or Mr. Tornrobe tell me that it was nothing. It was not nothing, it was everything to me. And so, my loyalties lie with you, my friend. I've got you. So whatever choice you decide to make, I shall be right behind you.
What if I make the wrong one?
You won't.
How do you know that?
Because I've seen you make choices. I don't always understand the reason that you make your choices, but I would like to think that I at least know you well enough that you have a good enough head on your shoulders. You truly did not have to save me when I went after Tesh. You did not have to stay with the party when he appeared for the first time. You did not have to stay with the party when we were at the gates. But you did anyway. That proves to me enough that you are going to make the right choice, whatever that looks like for you. At least I'll put my faith in that.
She will nod and sniff a little bit because it's like emotional.
Mm-hmm.
And nod. Thank you. I don't think I've ever thanked you before.
Quite frankly, probably not, but I mean, honestly, that's probably the first time I've deserved thanks, so. She's like kind of laughing a little bit at herself, and she drops her hands and puts her hands on Verity's shoulders, and she says, if everyone here has been so dedicated to stick by my side, I shall stick by yours. So, and I'm sure that the other two will as well. I mean, despite, bickering and whatnot, they're still here with you. Do not take that for granted. We are beside you.
Yeah. You are. Euphemia, you could probably... It sounds silly to say, but, like, in that moment, you kind of see, like, her eyes kind of, like, glow a little bit. It's almost like, you see a light bulb just kind of going off. It's like a new thought appeared. Oh, wow, I didn't know you could do that, actually. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yuffie's just beaming. She looks so pleased. In fact, she will stand up and she will take the goblet and offer up her free hand. And be like, well,
What am I supposed to do with it?
Take my hand? This is, this is the part where, I say, oh, well, let's go back and join the others and all that. I'm sure that they're waiting for you and worried about you like I am.
I doubt it, but...
Did you not hear what I just said?
Well, yeah, but, what goes on in your head and.
What goes on in my head is perfectly fine. Just come on.
And we're right back to the usual.
All right, fine. Yeah, she'll take her hand and stand.
Good. Come on, Very. And she will start pulling you along. What? We are friends, yes? I mean, a good friend has a good nickname. You can call me Yuffie if you'd like. Rather, I'd prefer it because, you know, we don't have to be so formal. Although I am, in fact, still quite high in my title, I'd consider you all a great circle of friends.
You're pushing it.
I'll do what I want. No, she'll just grin like really big, like, yeah, I know. And she'll pull her along anyway. And pull her back into the main room with everybody. And she says, Civ, Tornrobe, come on, let us all have a drink together. She holds up the goblet.
Civ
we
will
all-
go to cheers, but realize he doesn't have the goblet in his hand.
I'll cock my head to one side.
Are we all be going to drinking of the same goblet?
Well, we do only have one. Is there a problem with that?
How are we going to all do that at the same time?
You never heard of the concept of taking turns?
Tornrobe's face goes completely blank.
Wait, is that really such a problem? I mean, I know that there's only one cup, but surely if we wipe the
you're
rim...
Correct. Taking turns. Yes. That is absolutely a concept. Yes.
Not Verity. Yuffie, roll me a d20. Pick odds or evens before you roll.
I'll pick odds this time. I usually always go
Go for
with
it.
evens, but... If I could type it right, that'd be great.
No, you can't.
Damn it.
You fool!
Ooh, unfortunately, there is not a fully stocked dry bar in this building.
Damn it.
Yeah. I can just imagine what Civ would be doing.
Well, it's
Yes,
fine.
yes.
There's plenty of rainwater, and we can share and just wipe the cup.
You can definitely find glasses somewhere in this building.
Well, isn't it like the...
Correct, yeah. As soon as you pour it out, it turns back into water.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I really don't think that this is that big of a deal.
I think as a party, we should share drinks together. We should, you know, have meals together. That is why I so graciously decided to cook for all of you as a bonding thing.
Can I see wisdom saving throws
Alright.
from the other two that are not Verity?
Wait, what?
Can I see wisdom saving throws from Yuffie's cooking, please?
Ah, shit.
Wait, do I get advantage?
It's not a spell effect, no. There's a slight ugh, but you don't quite notice it. Euphemia. Verity, you probably do. Oh.
In
mean,
fact,
yeah.
I shall probably cook in the morning.
I don't
Be the best way to get everyone together.
really need any more charcoal for my pack, honestly.
Charcoal?
You see?
What else would you call it?
Those are
You see
quiches.
Tornrobe. You see Tornrobe stand straight up, mist, eyes red glowing, and a black mist surrounding his robes. No.
What else would you call? Did
Is it
you
a-
have any? I'm confused. It wasn't intentional?
No, that was my best attempt at cooking, and you should be grateful. And she pouts.
Verity's just kind of like, why am I getting yelled at? I brought it with me. Like, I didn't have a problem. I'm confused.
Mr. Tornrobe, did you lie to me? You said that they were good. She's like hands on the hips, like.
Oh my god.
The eyes stop glowing, and the smoke and then the mist comes down, and he's like, he rubs his left arm with his right hand.
Well,
Kneel before me and beg for forgiveness.
Let's not go that far. I think that you're doing a bit too much,
I
actually.
tried so hard, slaved over a hot stove like a peasant.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay, all right, sit down.
my darling princess.
He puts his hands forward.
All of your efforts have been recognized. Except for your cooking.
I didn't think it was that
Please.
bad.
Please,
I bow my head.
please forgive me. But do not cook for us again.
Oh my god.
Civ is going to cough into the crease of his arm, and he's going to, well, with that, drinks all around.
Right. With that, the party enjoys a night, a couple hours of moderate drinking, because you're in the middle of nowhere and getting drunk out here is pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah.
Of moderate drinking and some deliciously not cooked rations. Actually, you have a fireplace. A delicious, bit of some basic rations. The barest of meals, but it comes in good spirits. That was very good. I liked everything that happened there. Unfortunately, I can't give you a second heroic inspiration.
Yeah, I got it. I got Civ's inspo. I'm doing good.
But I can allow you to hand one out if you'd like to.
Aww.
You can only give each player one heroic inspiration at the whole of this campaign.
Aww.
So if you'd like to give your one to Verity, or not one to Verity, one to Finn now, you're able to do so. Otherwise, save it.
See, it would make a lot of sense if I gave it to Euphemia, but I know Finn's got better in them. I'm going to save it.
Very well.
Better.
I will assume
No,
that
you
everybody
did
in the
so
party.
good. You did so good. I just,
So good.
like, it should be more epic than that. That was like a me thing. I mean, like, you were there, and it was great.
I'm just giving you a hard time, bestie.
I know you are, but you shouldn't be.
Very
I think
well.
it would be more fun to give you heroic inspiration for a Euphy moment, not a Verity moment.
Well, that's the way it works.
Well,
Yeah, so this is you when people interact with your backstory in a meaningful way.
Okay. I still think that there's a better moment in there.
Verity can. So neither of you would either give each other any more because of the way it works. But yeah, I
Yeah.
accept that. I will instead grant everybody. Everybody can have inspiration if you don't have it. I'm sure you all do, but
I actually don't.
Thank you.
oh, I'll let you roll your travel checks at advantage this time.
Huzzah!
Wow.
That'll be my boon, or I am a. You're like your law encounter checks.
Oh.
I'll let you roll those on the way home at advantage.
Kind
love
of
having
benevolent
advantage.
DM.
Well, when my players do things I like, I tend to go ooh.
See, dog, I told you it was going to be a good session.
So, with that, has everybody taken their short rest?
Yes.
Yes.
I cannot wait for my long one so I can have my 3 strength points back.
And if I need to roll these, what you roll like horrible? Oh my god.
My strength stat went down like 2 whole modifier points.
Yes, I love
I'm
getting
in
my spell
agony.
slots back.
All right.
Ooh, Warlock!
With that, the party heads out in the morning. You don't see whether or not the other party has decided to carry on their mission, or if they choose to return. If you'd like to give them advice before they head out, you're welcome to do so.
Civ would probably, before we head out, he'd probably be getting chummy with the one dressed in the suit of armor.
The one night.
Yeah, he'd be like regaling him about the story of like, oh, I failed one of those times, when I fought the knight with the gold armor that kicked me straight through a building.
You would introduce himself as Sir Brothric.
Sir Brothric.
Brothric.
He makes mad soup. And he would.
You can add Rick to the end of anything. It is great.
It's so funny. It never goes away.
Oh, that's beautiful.
All right.
Does he have a brother named Sir Bullion?
No. It's something about Sir Bullyrick, but all right. Brothric, Sir Brothric. I put it in chat. It's broth.
Oh, I see.
Like
that
the
makes
super
more
broth.
sense.
What are you doing here, scandalous man?
And his brother Noodle Rick.
Romanian.
Hello there.
Who are you? Oh, hey!
Oh, did you?
Hey.
Did you see that?
Oh,
Who's this
It's
guy?
a surprise.
a surprise!
Hello there.
How
I wanted to be
surprise!
sure.
I need to turn him up.
Wait, I was gonna say, do I have a reactive for Digi? I'm sure I do. I just don't know where it is.
How you guys been?
Very good.
Fantastic!
We are streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're great!
You've done it now, friend.
I have done it now. I just wanted to pop in before I go, spy on some people.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
So you all gathered in this chat. I was like, okay, let me say my hellos.
Yeah,
but
Okay, Digi, we need you to
I didn't do
roll
it.
a nat 20 on stealth so your mission goes well.
I don't remember how to do that. To
He's
be
got
honest.
expertise.
Does the slash go before or after?
You can't even log into the Foundry page. I don't have a character for you.
I can
I know,
roll
I'm
it
in
for
my
him.
car anyways, I wouldn't be
That
able
that
to.
is true. Let's do some gambling. What do you say? An 11. If we count in your, I don't know. What level are you, Digi?
Like level 8.
Hi, Digi. You're very big on my screen. Now you are.
If we're gonna call Digi level 8, that's a pretty good modifier. That's at least a 17, which does beat the average perception of a peasant. So I think you're on your on good luck today.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Take that. But I'll let you guys go back to your streaming. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No,
It's
you're
So,
fantastic!
happy to
Surprise
see you.
guest.
Yes!
Yes, surprise guest.
Everybody go give
Well,
Digi
happy
a
to
bunch
hear
of
you guys,
love,
too.
right? I hope that I spelled your stream name right.
Listen to his music. His new album is awesome.
Thank you.
Wait, I did not know that you dropped the
So
new
what?
album! Give it to me!
Yes, I did.
Give it!
Like a month ago.
What the frick?
Oh. I'm sorry.
You drop it in our Discord chat right now, sir.
Okay. 1 second. Just a- On that side. Yeah, I dropped it while I was out in Japan, actually.
Ooh. I shall have to check it out later.
See.
Uh-huh.
Slay.
Thank you. Yeah, I got lucky enough to let it get played on one of the big clubs in Japan.
Ooh. Very
There you
nice.
go. It's an EP. It's only 5 songs, but I hope you guys enjoy.
Mini
Mini
album!
album. Same brain.
Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Please enjoy your night. And
Thank you, man. See ya.
ya.
It's great to
Thanks
see
for
ya.
dropping in, Digi.
Hey,
Peace.
good luck on your stream. Bye.
Mhm.
Surprise guest.
Surprise
All right.
guest! Oh my god!
It was a fun time. If everybody, let's do. Who goes in what order for the checks on the way home?
Verity, go first.
Very well. Very roll me 2d20.
20. I can't make this shit up.
Verity, it's a brilliant morning. You're feeling great. Not great. You're feeling better. And you step out. You throw the door of the building open, and the first stone you step on explodes. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I didn't think
It's
anyone was
13.
gonna roll worse than me.
You poor bastard.
13. As you take 17 points of damage,
Verity.
fire damage,
Yeah,
have
so
fire
like
damage.
8.
Only
All
8.
right.
You step outside and immediate explosion, cobblestone goes everywhere.
I wish I knew how to
Fire alarms.
avoid that.
Car alarms in the distance.
God.
Yuffie would like
Alright.
scream and hand her one of her potions if you like, take it.
No, she's fine. She doesn't need it.
Okay. Never mind.
I appreciate it, but I'm doing just fine. Like, help
All
us.
right. You're able to continue on your journey Who's next?
I'll go.
Very well, princess. 2 to 20, please.
It would be great if I could type.
3. Oh. You guys are rolling real bad today. I'm picking the better option for you guys here.
The dice.
They wish to tell
to
us.
tell.
They really did.
Verity.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it. All right.
Oh no, sorry, not Verity, not Verity. I'm Eufy.
Freaking
Do you wanna
third
take the
nat
hit
one
instead?
in a row.
God damn it.
How does this? I
We need to calm down.
I can hit you both if you'd like.
Sure, that's fine.
You two are walking along. What is the discussion?
The discussion is fuck, what would they talk about?
I think it would just be really funny if Evie was like, you know, you should really watch your feet. Immediately explodes.
It's not my fucking fault if there's like landmines all over the city. I
You
was
look
like,
down.
what's going on?
You look down and you both at the same time have kicked a tripwire. Both of you, there's like a sort of like whirring of like pulleys in the distance, and you hear like a big weight hit the ground, and there's a splash of water as a big loop goes taut, and both of you are pulled 15 feet upside down in a snare.
You can't make this shit up.
Yuffie is like screaming and trying to like hold her
Right,
dress
panicking
skirt
is
up.
Not gonna help.
Get me down!
I'm sure they're gonna work on it.
I exchanged glances with Civ, and then looked back up.
Yeah, I don't. How the fuck do I get out of the snare?
I just start busting the fuck up.
What's the wire made of? Wire?
It's like a taut rope.
Yuffie, meanwhile, is just like yelling, and she hears Tornrobe laughing, and she goes, "Silence, bird!"
That just makes him laugh even harder. He falls to the ground on his hands and knees, just
Civ,
crying, laughing.
what are you up to, Civ?
Civ is noticing the similarities with the snare trap, and he's looking around for what beast could have caught them.
You would see like a note in like chicken scratch handwriting in it. It's a kobold's handwriting.
Of course it is.
A kobold.
Of course it is.
We housed you, and you did
Does
this.
the note say that I can
Oh,
leave
damn.
a penny and it will like drop?
No, not at all. It just says like go fuck yourself.
Didn't realize I
Wow.
had hellish rebuke as a reaction.
Would you like to hellish rebuke the rope?
Verity, do something!
Yeah, I can do it once for free because I'm a tiefling.
You can just hit it too. The problem is that
Yeah,
if
that's
you hit,
the-
you're gonna fall.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do in that instance. I don't really have anything that could break my fall.
Oh wait.
I feel like I'm kind of at the mercy of this fucking rope.
Hold on, let me improve the map description here.
You have plenty of armor. You should be fine.
I don't think that this is what we should be talking about right now.
All right, I made the map way funnier.
You guys have a serious problem with trying to bring up shit that doesn't matter in tense situations.
I mean, you have plenty of armor, so you'll be fine. It'll break your fall. And then you
Okay,
can
what
break.
am I gonna?
And you can break my fall.
Hell, I'm gonna!
Can I, in the midst of my laughter, I try to look around, see if I can find any pulleys where the
Yeah,
Where
like
the ropes
rounds from
come
like a
from?
nearby rounds over like a nearby building.
over a nearby building. Okay, can I go through the building, see if I can like?
You have to walk pretty much down the alleyway and out the other side, and then come back down.
Ah, shite. Okay. Can I use Maximilian's Earthen Grasp to try and grab them as they fall, like to break their fall.
That's a wicked idea. That spell pulls people out of the air, doesn't it?
No, that's you're thinking of the other one.
Maybe?
Earthbind. I'll tell you
Correct
what.
me
If
I'm
you spend a
wrong.
second level
Someone
spell
has a
slot, you can
ladder.
catch
I don't
him.
know who it is.
It's Verity, technically.
Oh,
I'll do
I don't
that.
know how are you going to use a ladder to get down from a freestanding 15-foot stair?
I said technically, alright?
I'm blaming him, not you. If you'd like, do you want to cast that spell?
Yes.
Okay, so you see a big soily hand pop up from between the cobblestones.
I'm sorry.
Verity will...
You can just, I mean, you can't cut it. It's going to be hard.
No, she'll look over to Euphemia and kind of shrug, and then over to Tornrobe and go, alright!
What?
And she'll cut the rope.
Wait, what are you doing?
Like, you have just enough reach with your halberd. Like the only reason you can reach it is because it's like 8 feet long. But you sort of whip up and cut the rope, and you both fall into this hand. Tornrobe, I'm looking. Tornrobe,
Yes.
make me 2 Arcana checks. First one for Yuffie, and the DC will be. What's your Arcana bonus?
+3.
Your DC will be 7. If you roll a 7, they will take no damage.
Exactly a 7?
7 or higher.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's the first one.
Okay, you catch Yuffie. Can you catch Verity?
And that's the second one.
You catch them both in the big hand.
He walks up. Look, I'm guessing there's like a small aura around his hand. And the other hand is behind his back, and he's walking up, chuckling.
Stop laughing!
The hand recedes away, the spell slot having elapsed. I believe it's not a long spell. I have to go double check how long it lasts for. Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. It lasts for a minute. Yeah, you're able to catch them both, and then it goes away. Alright, those two are no longer upside down.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Very funny. I'm happy that happened. The party continues on.
Princess.
I think since you're
Wait, what'd
being
you
so
say?
positive,
Did you enjoy your trip, princess?
No! What happened to you? You used to be such a gentleman, and now you're rude!
Tornrobe, why don't you lead the party next?
That's what I get.
Yuffie's got like
Okay.
full like hamster cheek pouting at Tornrobe, very pointedly not looking at him.
Oh, relax. We're down now.
He could have
Who
messed
did
up
you
my
want
hair!
2d20, good sir, please, at your behest.
You said 2d20?
Yes, at your earliest.
I rolled 2 1s. I'm sorry.
Hey, why do you hate me this much?
They-
Why must you do this to me? I hate you. I despise you.
Can you roll a dexterity saving?
Why must you do this to me? Dexterity saving. Okay.
I'm fucking losing my
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
That's better.
You'll take half. You are chuckling.
What, Doug?
You're chuckling at these two individuals as you have just rescued them from the snare. And you take 3 feet past the tripwire, and a tile goes beneath your foot as it explodes. And you take 7 points of fire damage.
My fucking face is covered in soot.
It's Verity's turn to, like, guffaw laughing. This shit's great.
Ah, you see? Karma! Divine karma!
Now I wouldn't go so far as to call it divine, but it sure is funny.
Civ can't help but chuckle at this whole situation.
Right. The party makes good progress on their journey home before it becomes time for the Civ to go ahead and roll 2d20. And while it is going to be the best option for you, if there's a trap available, I will choose it.
Oh boy.
That's the third 3. Or is like the 4th one.
How did you roll another 3?
We just can't win.
God, it's funny.
Civ, you
Is it
are
another tripwire?
You've been walking for like 7 hours. You are starving.
Oh.
What is your breakfast of choice? What is your lunch or dinner of choice, I should say?
I guess. What do I have? I remember I stowed away the bad breakfast in the chest next to my bed, so I don't have that. I guess Civ is going to pull out the chalice that turns water into wine. And he is going to dip a baguette in it and enjoy a drunken feast in front of the party as they're moving.
How long have you had this baguette?
It's hard on the outside, so it's very, very crunchy. But he's
baguettes
hoping the wine will help.
Baguettes are either soft or hard. There is no in the middle. This thing is technically considered a club.
It's a club.
It's only through the dousing of this lovely stale baguette in the wine that you're able to even stomach or chew it.
It's just a comedically
but-
large crouton.
But it is very good, and without much worry, you arrive back inside the inner city.
Incredible.
With that, the party rolls in. Where do you guys head when you get back into town?
Well, I'm assuming sister is going to want to see.
You would basically drop
yeah.
her off, and she would scamper off and give you a little wave and ask very politely, like, thank everybody in the party, like, hey, thank you for coming on over to help me. She would leave with Aura, who also would say, thanks guys for everything. We'll have to find the secret another time, but I'll see about convincing some of the men to help out with your mission.
Civ will take a bow and somewhat like I guess like kind of like a back offhanded comment. He'd be like, anyone else missing a family member? And he's gonna be like joking about it because he doesn't know about anyone else missing someone.
I mean, you know, funny enough.
You're not gonna believe this.
You're not gonna believe it, but I too am missing a sibling.
He's going to like put his index finger on his the ones that not holding a shield in his mouth and bite down like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that.
You look over as the guard captain is walking on patrol through the plaza. He has 2 sort of town guard with him. And as he's walking, he notices the party, and he does a double take. And you can see he like looks to the guys next to him and looks at you guys. And he begins to walk towards you.
Oh no.
I wonder what he wants.
Walks up to the party, walks past Civ and Euphemia up to Tornrobe. Birdman, I don't know your name.
Yes, Mr.
We
Ford.
have a, he pulls out a scroll. We have a report here of a man matching your description, committing breaking and entry and arson.
I'm sorry, what?
Tornrobe, when did you do that?
Yeah, Civ is going to give him a pat on the back and what have you been up to in your free time?
I don't understand. I've never committed a crime in my life.
Right.
Never a single crime.
Sage, you don't remember anything? Back alleyway, threw a firebolt into a door, 6 family, dining on their own.
Civ is going to again bite his finger and say like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that.
I'm afraid
I'm afraid I don't know what you're referring to. There is another. I would like to roll deception.
Yeah, go for it.
Hee. Whoa.
Oh,
Nice.
dang. Okay.
What I'm going to say. There is another person that's been gallivanting around with a mask similar to my face. I've been trying to look for him all over the city, yet he escapes my grasp. Clenching his fist in front of his face for dramatic effect.
Right. Well, if you four of you don't know anything about those 3 individuals that broke into that house and startled that poor family half to death, I'll be in contact. If you find him, let us know. We'll bring the full weight of the legal system against him. And he walks away.
Yes, sir.
Civ is going to nudge Tornrobe with his elbow and say, "The full weight of the legal system, eh? That could be quite heavy."
Yeah, I guess you
And
better
he's gonna
think twice
wink at
before you make
Tornrobe.
fun of Princess again. She might report you.
Karma is working in my favor yet again.
He stomps off to the cemetery. Grumbling.
Poison shot. Stabbed. What have I done to deserve this?
You shouldn't insult a princess. Hair flip.
All right. With that altercation out of the way, where does the rest of the party go?
Civ would like to have snatched the spice off of Tornrobe before he booked it.
Oh shit! You're right.
It's a party commodity.
Never mind.
Hello.
Well, you can have it. I'm just saying that
Oh,
Tornrobe
okay.
can't.
I'll do that first.
All right, you
I
want
do
to go
love that
trade
dude.
that in for 1,000 gold?
Sure do.
All right, the party can have 1,000 gold added to its amount, Mr. Treasurer.
Yeehaw.
Fantastic. I actually have some extra gold that I need to put in there
Ooh.
as well
Nice.
because I accidentally looted it to my person. So,
Oh.
yeah, problem.
Hooray, we have more money.
Yes, more. Plus 1,000 spice.
What spice was it?
What? Yeah, what spice is this one?
You should
This
have
one
it.
Is long pepper.
It's long.
Long pepper.
Ooh.
Rock.
Does anybody know? It is rocks. Does everybody know what long pepper is?
No idea.
No, I don't.
Long pepper is a spicier form of pepper most commonly used by the Roman Empire.
Ooh.
Long pepper. Pepper.
With that, the party can add some money to their roster. We do have a bunch of stuff to get to today. If you guys want to, I mean, I don't mind if you would take it slow, but I prefer we didn't spend 30 minutes on deciding upgrades.
Yeah.
So we can do that retroactively if you guys want.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yeah.
Cool. If anybody has anything immediately they want to do, such as gathering gear or upgrades, that's fine. I have not restocked the vendors because I am lazy.
I don't know. Whoops, I hit the wrong thing. I don't remember how much it would be to make my halberd a +1.
You would either need 500 gold pieces or the +1 sharpening kit sitting in Civ's inventory.
Oh. Hey, Civ.
Yes.
Gimme. Yeah, Verity walks over to Civ, holds out her hand and says, "Give me the thing that you have, that
Use your
blade
words.
sharp. Give me the sharpening kit that you have."
What's the magic word?
Please, just do it. Be an adult.
I hand it over.
Ready? I will just go through and +1 your items. You meet up with Casper White.
I'll
you
get
give him
rid
the
of
halberd.
it.
It takes a couple hours for him to go through and to grind down the new blade and give it the extra sharp finish that it needs.
Thank you very much.
All your weapons have a +1 to hit and a +1 to their damage.
Blessing. I love to be strong.
You have a +1
I love to hit
halberd.
things hard.
You notice your halberd no longer glows.
Sad.
No longer on fire.
Sad.
Probably a
Big
good thing
save.
considering the arson
I
allegations.
will miss her. She was very cool.
She was very cool.
She did so much damage. All right.
I think all your stuff
That's
should be
weird.
good now. I feel like your Pam wasn't looking too hot.
Yeah.
So, I feel like you shouldn't have a +4 to... Oh, it's because your strength's gone.
Yeah, I only have the Great Weapon Fighter Pam.
What?
No, that's probably still fine, actually. It just doesn't glow anymore.
Oh, yeah, the damage is gone for now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll take it off. It'll be a nuisance to have to put it back on, but...
Is my fighting style the same, or is it different?
Fighting style is still the same.
Okay, got it.
You lost 2 points, not more than that.
Yeah, just, it's nice to know.
I do have a question for you, Verity. When you woke up the morning after... the meeting you guys had, the short rest, just earlier last night. Are you still feuding with the cat, or did you let the cat sleep at the end of your bed?
The cat got to sleep at the end of the bed. It was fine.
Okay, great. With that, what Verity's halberd has been made +1 by Mr. Casper. He is very happy to go ahead and do that for you for free for saving his life.
Slay.
And with that, I question what the rest of the party would like to do. Not doing any upgrades, but if you want to buy stuff, you're welcome to do so.
I will trade in the robe that I currently have for the new robe over at Kovar's Fashion.
Oh, the robes he made you that are
I
like
don't
fancier?
want to do that. Be quiet.
Yeah.
Very well. You get a new spiffy set of clothes.
Oh yeah, I would. How do I get rid of all of these freaking alchemist supplies and tinker's tools and the loot? I'd like to sell these.
I don't really do selling stuff unless it's got an actual value to it.
So you don't want your tinker's tools?
Oh well, actually, I would like to keep those. But the alchemist supplies and the loot, maybe not.
So I mostly do you can trade in items for their equivalent of not a value, but like let's say you have a longsword, you could melt it down for a single steel. With the alchemist supplies, I would imagine you'd find somebody that could buy them for you. Do you want to sell both of them?
I have 3, so yes.
You want to buy
all 3 of them?
Okay, you want to sell 2 of them? Yeah?
I don't. Okay, yes.
Or do you want to sell 3? I don't know if you need the one.
I really don't.
Okay, they'll buy 3 of them for 75 gold.
Yay!
And I'm going to delete them out of your inventory.
Now, who am I gonna give the loot to? Do I find a bard in an inn or something and give it to him?
That's a good question.
Verity is not musically inclined, so she cannot help you.
You took the 1,000 gold extra shaman, right?
Yeah, I need to get rid of it out of my inventory. I know.
No.
I'm working on it.
It's fine. I'm just saying because I'm removing the pepper from Tornrobe.
Oh yeah, I added it. It's all good.
Very well. You trade in that. Yellow's very happy to see his spices return, and he puts them back on a shelf and adjusts them properly. The room is now drained of water and rather nice on the inside.
Oh, nice.
Meow.
Still no camel, though.
Still no camel. His name's Abdul.
We haven't seen Abdul yet.
All right. With that, anything else on the party?
Do not
Cool.
have anything.
When it starts to get late and you guys go to take your long rest, I don't know why I'm moving you. You're already on this map. You guys find yourselves out front of the Great Hall as you head inside for the evening.
You said we can take our long rest?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
As you guys head in to get ready for that.
Gotcha. I see.
Oh, joy.
I don't like how quiet it is.
Hello?
What's up?
This is new.
Is the door locked?
Yuffie is going to step forward and open the door.
Yeah, just go in.
The door opens and everything is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you being weird about it?
You close the door behind you. Ka-chunk.
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 Are these people all still alive?
Everybody who is here is alive.
Okay, sick.
So things you would notice of note. You guys head inside. Do you head for the bar or head to your little room?
The room.
Cool. As you guys begin to make your way inside, you notice a couple things. You see that some of your friends are hanging out over here. You see these 30 individuals. I can't ping. You'd see Air and Valencia having a chat alongside Ayasha. Gwen and Asher are here having a meal. They look to be discussing stuff because there's a lot of paperwork out on the table. And once you guys sort of get nestled in, about 2 minutes after you guys head inside, hold on. This guy doesn't know his token name. You would turn around to hear the door open up, and Daenerys would walk in, and you can all see him.
All right, the guy.
What?
Oh dear.
So you do have a sibling as well, Tornrobe.
No, we're not related.
Oh. Who's that?
I wonder what he could be up to. He's the guy, you know.
That's him? Oh, goodness.
You notice he is soaking wet.
Oh, interesting. Is he not usually?
No, you've never seen him like out of cover before.
Huh.
I'll immediately walk over.
Civ is gonna follow.
Bird,
Did you do fall into the ocean?
busy. Could you order me some food, please?
What do you want?
Surprise me.
All right. Hey, Jim! Some food! Surprise us!
Does he only speak in grunts?
No, I just don't feel like saying words.
That's
He runs
okay.
away to go start preparing you guys a meal.
Sweet. You go, Jim.
Lieutenant would look up. Welcome. Why are you crowding me? What's the problem?
I can be back here. Relax.
No, it's fine. You can sit down. It's fine.
We just want to know why you're soaking wet. Aren't you
He gestures up
Uh,
with his hands.
a visage of some sort?
I was out in the city. I just normally am underneath the roof, and this outfit's normally very waterproof.
Yes, it's quite dreadful outside.
I see.
Ah, princess, you can see me.
Yes! Yes, I'd like to
job.
introduce my...
So anyway, Tornrobe, how you doing?
Oh, well, you know, we just came.
He starts a little bit.
What do you know about shadow monsters that take away your health?
Shadow monster?
What about,
Might be something the anathema caused, if I had to guess.
the what?
The anathema.
What's that?
The antithesis of all things.
Slowly cocks his head to one side.
You don't remember, do you?
Remember what?
There is a thing out in this city that is, it pulls in the spirit around it, and it doesn't come back.
Tornrobe furrows his brow and looks down.
Did it have the shape of a long humanoid?
Never seen it. Been looking for it. That's where I was.
Anathema! That's what you... Oh! Yeah, no, I still don't know what you're talking about, but...
I was like, wait, what clicked for you?
Well, it.
the way he said it, it's...
Anathema and anathema, they're both the same thing.
Mhm.
I could also call it the antithesis of spirit. It's not good. I was looking for it to the southeast of here. There was some weird... I don't know what it was. I'd found some strange magics that were going on. I'm trying to find the source, but every once in a while it gets close to the city, so I come back and pray that it does not try to come inside.
You ever... I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say we thank you for your efforts. Go ahead.
You ever have time to kind of like stop around you a little bit?
Yeah, that's what I was investigating.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Were you the
Sounds
source
great.
of that?
Thank you. I really don't think that he's the
God,
source
no.
of it, no.
I was trying to find out why.
I missed that part of it. Probably couldn't see you when you had that conversation, maybe.
So you can stop time.
Can't do that.
Oh.
Let's see. I'm blanking on more questions to ask him.
I mean, we do have the information about where that thing is
Oh!
he was looking for. Don't we? We found it in the mansion. Or not the mansion,
The stronghold.
the stronghold, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to describe. The long humanoid thing that.
Yeah,
Was
no,
that the thing that he was looking for?
perhaps, maybe?
I thought he
feel
was
like-
looking for the golden immortal thingy.
He's looking for a lot of things. He's looking for
so
things
many
that break
things.
the rules.
Hmm.
He cares about the immortal because it cheats death. He cares about other things because they shouldn't exist, and consuming spirit is not a thing average things do.
Hmm.
There is no magic that consumes spirit and doesn't recycle it. That is like the equivalent of climate change,
I
Civ is
see.
going to ask another question.
right?
Have you seen simply a dashing woman in dark armor? Perhaps in the city? I seem to have found her around a few corners in our last trip.
I haven't seen anything like that. Do you think that's unusual? There's a lot of adventurers around these parts.
Similar to hers.
Points to Verity.
She has white hair.
You mean like that one over there? Points across the street to Eric.
No.
Oh, all right. Then no.
Across the street.
What about... Is there a certain member within your...
I forget. What are his followers called?
He is a member of the Dead Men.
Are there members... Is there a member of the Dead Men that is pale, freckled, blue eyes almost white? Has the
I've
power
talked
to
about
make-
this before. I don't know everybody. Definitely nobody strong.
Well, you've given us simply nothing to ponder here.
I've literally just spent 3 days walking around and found nothing.
I would assume that Tornrobe, you told Yuffie that Daenerys was the one that grabbed Kythalia's spirit, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. Yuffie would walk over, and she.
Hello.
You are. Since you are Daenerys, you are the one that saved Kythalia's spirit. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yep.
How do you say something
God
so
bless him.
casually? She.
What? Just do it.
She bows her head, and she says, "Well, I at least wanted to give my thanks."
Appreciate it. I was just repaying a favor.
Is there some sort of way to restore her body?
Oh, definitely, yes.
Well, then what do we do?
Well, you see, there's this funny caravan to the west of here. I need something from it. A bit of investigation. That, I'll bring it back for you. Can do it right now, too.
Yuffie's gonna look over to Verity because caravan to the west.
Did I not relay this exact information to you, Princess?
Thinner shrugs.
Verity does not say anything. In fact, she won't even look at you, Euphemia.
Oh. Yuffie, like, sputters a little bit. She says, well, yeah, yes, but I wanted to thank him myself, at least.
Well, thanks appreciated. You can repay me by doing my bidding.
What a guy you are.
What? It's a world of equivalent exchange, no? A
No,
deal
I think
for a
it's
deal?
kind of refreshing. It's no nonsense type stuff.
What, I haven't tried to kill you yet. Oh, technically that's not true.
What? Excuse me?
I made that one cough blood once. He points at the bird.
It really wasn't pleasant.
I know, right?
Love this guy.
He
Also,
just
hi,
keeps getting
Zagger.
better.
Listen, point is, whatever this thing is, it's getting closer. Just be aware of it. And he looks at you, Tornrobe. You can sense, yes?
Yes.
If you see it, you should know. You should not fight it.
He gives a heavy sigh. Look at me, Daenerys. Do you really believe I'm capable of fighting anything?
Why are you singed?
He blew up.
Right. Why? Wait, hold on. You're singed too.
It just kind of comes with the territory.
She
Like
enjoys.
gestures to her horns and her tail.
I cough and I say she enjoys eating charcoal.
Oh yeah,
Those were
that too.
dishes.
Civ bites his finger again.
I love that bit so much.
Oh, right. It's been a long day. Do you mind?
Not at all. I get up.
Right. I'll be around.
Okay.
Civ wants to ask one more question.
Yeah, go for it.
Does this thing does it have minions?
What? How would I know?
Are there potentially smaller parts of it that have already gotten into the city?
Well, I mean, it's in the city. So yeah, probably.
Okay.
I love how nonchalant he is.
What a delight.
You know, he's been doing this for thousands of years.
Yeah, you know. Love me a jaded immortal, kinda.
Goodbye, friend. At that point, like, Jim brings all the food over and puts it down and sees you walking away. What?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just put it on our tab.
Okay. You leave Daenerys to his meal. Do you guys go talk to either of the other two people that are of note here?
I am curious about what Gwen and Asher are talking about.
You can split up if you'd like, or do it all at the same time.
Huh.
Okay. You
Let's
walk
go.
over and pull up a chair at
I don't know if
the
she
boring
pulled up a
nerd
chair,
table.
but she is going to go over.
You pull up a stand
Maybe
next to you.
Yash is at the other table.
Yeah, I think you would go say hi to Yasha.
All right. You slide into that table. Tornrobe, which do you pick? Pick.
I'll just follow Euphemia.
Sick. We'll start up with the top table first. Hold down shift if you want to move into that chair.
Shift. That was the
yes.
button I was looking for.
With that, Verity, Civ, you show up and you kind of find Gwen and Asher in the middle of a discussion. They have these big records pulled open. They're like going through like manifests, and they would sort of, as you sit down, be like, "Oh, I'm going to say, Verity, pleasure. What brings you?"
I mean, mostly just to, one, let you know that we're back alive, and two,
That's good.
kind of get up to speed with
Right.
gestures to the papers.
Great. Well, we're currently a bit of a... Oh, there should be somebody here on this map who's not. Let me go grab them. I gotta go find where they are hiding. Wait, what? Okay, well, they're not where they're supposed to be. I just gotta go get them from the other map.
Haha.
Yeah, they're not in the notes, which is very inconvenient. You would see, also sitting at this table, also poring over notes, is Vera.
Ah,
You've never
Vera.
met this lady before. The only person who knows about her is Tornrobe.
Never met her.
Wait,
She's
Vera's
got-
the priest, isn't she?
No, she is not.
She's part of the library. Can I walk?
Oh, okay.
Can I see her walk by? And can I get up?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, thanks.
Gwen, Vera, welcome. They would sort of turn to you and say, "Well, we're in the process of trying to restart the barrier so we don't have another attack like we did before. But the process is proving difficult. We don't know how to start it because everybody who could is dead. We don't know how to repair it because everybody who could is dead, and we don't have the supplies to do it. And those are our two biggest problems."
Alright, well, I mean, you can't learn how to do it unless you have the materials, right? So, feels
Correct.
like that's kind of step one.
Our records suggest that we need to acquire an item some way to jumpstart the barrier. And outside of that, we also require a good deal of silvered marble to repair the circuits inside the walls that were damaged.
You speak of circuits.
Right. Vera would say, like, basically they're really fascinating, they're super cool. Thousands of years of mage ability put into artifice to make the walls function the way they do, and we at the Mage Guild have agreed to attempt to rewrite them.
That sounds like the job of a scholar, not a warrior.
Yes, you probably shouldn't try.
Civ would disclose to the table that unfortunately their trip yielded no real way to restart the barrier, despite visiting
Right.
headquarters in the southwest.
She would look at you, Civ. Your father, he was one of the main men in charge. Did he ever mention to you how to start the barrier?
He kept his family and work very separate. But
Right. Do
He
you think he kept records?
he could have.
Right.
Though
You might need
I
to-
wouldn't know where.
You don't have any idea? You checked his office.
Should
they
I
weren't
have
there.
an idea, Doug?
The only thing is that you could theoretically they could be at your house.
That's true. It's a journey to Aaron's basement again, huh?
Correct. That's the reference.
Okay. Could be buried in under rubble. My old abode.
Right. We might need to plan a mission to get there. But unfortunately, starting the shield and repairing it are two different things. We're thinking about rallying the adventurers in the next couple days to head out and in search of this silvered marble.
We happen to have passed a party that was looking for it as well.
Sir Brothwick's group. Are they going okay?
Ran into some static lightning issues.
What?
Um,
You would know static lightning has like never been seen before. This is like wickedly not good.
Yeah, I know.
It's so funny because everybody else knows.
Wait, everybody else knows but me?
No, everybody should know about MK.
Yeah, static lightning bad.
Yeah, but it's a god-free world, so
Yep. Right. Well, hopefully they'll come back with some results. We'll be getting in contact about the rest of it, but we still have paperwork to hash out. We need to find the most likely spots to have it. We can't just go steal it from the wall in case we need to restart the outer barrier as well. So we'll need to. There's a couple of stockpiles nearby the walls that we can hopefully find.
do we have people for a mining effort?
We can't just go get more.
No.
Like,
That's what she
silver
said.
marble has to be created. It's artifice into
Oh,
existence.
it's okay, gotcha.
Yes, it is literally silver and marble together. Like that's just the way it works. Listen, it's not too much of a problem, but that's the gist of it. You probably have a couple days though.
Civ will thank those at the table for the update.
Meanwhile, at the other table, Euphemia, you slide in onto the table and you hear a heated debate going on. It's like kind of strangely philosophical at the time. It's like almost like Air asked to hear some like philosophy from Valencia, who's full of it, and she's just been reading for like hours off of her memory. You have probably experienced this before and know it's not fun. Yasuo is probably asleep.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
The conversation kind of comes to a close as you sit down, and Air would sort of scoot in so you can scoot past, and Valencia would say, welcome back!
Yes, I see you are having quite the thrilling conversation. Yuffie's gonna like reach out under the table and like kick Yasha's shin.
That's a really long distance.
Just kidding, then.
You kick at the table and it scoots a little bit. He goes, What? What is it? Oh, hi. Welcome. Welcome back.
Have you all been well here? Has everything been all right?
Yeah, I imagine that you're probably directly talking to them.
Yep.
So Valencia can say, yeah, I don't know why I got so high. Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Slay.
Can't complain. Food, warmth, rest.
Slay.
Your brother's been asleep for like literally 4 days.
What?
He's fine.
Are you sure?
We have been journeying across the sea to here and across the shore for better part of a month and a half.
I suppose that is true.
Very little sleep. He doesn't have the same lack of care like I do. He also was the one technically responsible for the journey, and not many of us made it.
Right. She kind of like frowns a little bit because ooh, rough. She pauses and she goes, "Well, I didn't exactly come over here to ask this question, but I did want to ask, why did he have an assignment? What? Why is he here?"
No. Mm-mm. Came looking for you.
I do appreciate it, but I'm not quite sure what it'd be.
I wasn't privy. It was a secret meeting he had with your father.
She kind of like tilts her head to the side. She goes, "Okay."
I'm sure he can explain it to you when he feels better, but currently he's doing that thing where he doesn't like to let on that he's upset.
Wait, so is he still sleeping or is he sulking?
He's fine. You would recall that, like, he likely feels responsible for the death of over 1,000 people.
No! Oh no!
His journey here was 5 ships, and all hands without Valencia and him was what? 1,118 people, I think, is what I came up with.
He's having real sad boy hours right now.
Jesus.
So, just don't bother him, please, Freddie.
Internal conflict because now she wants to do nothing but bother him. Be like, "Are you okay?" Like, oh no. We also haven't hung out in a long time.
Can you still do that? Can you still call your dad?
Yes, I have contacted him once.
Maybe check in, see how he's doing.
I suppose I shall later. But the reason that I did come over here actually was, well, one for you, Miss Air.
Oh, huh? What? What is it?
Would you
Going out in the city?
Oh no. We actually were fine. We just got back and we're all
Hey,
very
why are you
tired.
singed?
What?
Why are you singed?
It's,
You're not actually singed, but it's a funny joke nonetheless.
it's the way of the road.
Right.
Can't
What's
remember what Verity said, but she tried. She says, well, actually, we did encounter somebody that had similar armor to you. And,
Okay.
She doesn't remember things.
She's not.
well, I was hoping
You would also know that telling her the right thing can open doors.
Oh.
If she would explain that to you, that like, oh, that's good to know. The reason I've been talking to Miss Valencia is because I'm hoping that it jogs my memory.
Well, yes. Allow me to possibly remind you anyway, of this person that we saw. She seemed quite significant. She was beautiful. One of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. But she had long white hair and she glowed as if under eternal moonlight despite the rain.
Oh, that's very distinctive.
That's a fun line.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I
I can tell it's a fun line because Tornrobe and Euphemia just said the exact line.
I will consider that, but it doesn't mean anything yet.
I see. Well, if something like that does jog your memory, please, let us know. We're quite curious.
Right. Have you given any idea to my request?
I'm sure we'll get to it because I don't know what the party's plan is.
That's
Yeah,
the next
we
thing that's
have.
happening.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
next thing we're doing.
Okay, well then in that case she goes, yes, actually that is next on our list of things to do.
Oh, wonderful. I will see what I can remember and be ready to tell you about it tomorrow.
Oh, excellent. Yes, don't strain yourself too hard. You've helped us quite a bit after all.
Well, I owe you much more than that for saving my life.
Aw.
I don't know if she told you specifically that she was looking for a friend named Myth. I think it might have been a friend. But she was.
She did say that.
I don't remember a whole lot about Myth, but we were together when we got separated, at least. Or, well, I guess that makes sense. Before I met you.
Yes, well, hopefully we'll be able to find them.
Right. Anything else you'd like to say that's important?
The other thing, she will, walk over and sit beside Yasha and, like, kind of keep her voice low.
What is it?
And...
What are you doing? Stop.
Stop. Stop.
Why are you acting weird?
Fine, keep going, fine.
She says, I don't necessarily want you to
Is it
go...
a secret?
Sort of.
Should I not tell anybody?
Just,
Your brother?
Well, slow
Oh,
down.
that's you. That funny pink tiefling?
Stop it. Her name is Verity.
Oh, good to know.
Anyway, if you could quit interrupting me, I would
Right,
like
sorry.
for you to at least keep your eyes open for someone. A young man, probably in his late 20s or so, possibly looks similar to Verity, though I'm not quite sure. He has freckles and
Pink tiefling? A pink guy?
I didn't
I feel
get
so bad. I've never described him to you guys. You have no idea what he looks
I
like.
didn't get that part of the description, but insert it here as a retcon moment.
No, it's
I've
way
got any
funnier.
description of this man. You have no idea
It's
what he
way
looks
funnier
like.
that you don't know that Haven's not a tiefling.
He's not a tiefling.
Right,
pink
tiefling.
well, with like icy white blue eyes and
Oh, okay.
freckles all over his face.
Okay.
He
He starts writing this down. Yeah.
write that down. Write that down. I want you to keep a lookout for him, but
You got it.
be cautious. He
Why?
may be, unfortunately, rather dangerous. So,
Oh.
but of course, don't
Uh-huh.
try not to hurt him.
Right.
I'd like him alive.
You want me to kidnap him?
Well-
I mean, that's kind of a weird request, but I mean, I could.
I don't want you to kidnap him. I just want you to possibly either find him and report where he is, or bring him back here if he's willing.
Sure.
Why are you acting so weird?
Right, got it. Have you asked him to break the law before?
Probably.
Okay, he like dots
Probably.
kidnap and he underlines it twice.
Don't underline that. Stop it.
This is a pen. I can't undo that.
Cross it out.
Okay,
God.
I need a new piece of paper.
Oh my God. Where is Nigel when I need him?
Good question. He continues to he writes down, okay, find funny guy, pink man, blue eyes.
That's so
He underlines pink twice.
funny. That's so funny.
Got it. Okay. Eyes like a hawk. That's what I always say. He looks at the door and he falls asleep.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
I bet
Valencia, please go
Euphemia's
find
wondering-
Nigel.
I bet Euphemia's wondering if Yasha was the one sleeping for 4 days.
Probably was.
All right. With that, the party can. That's pretty much all the conversations I have planned. If you want to talk to other people, feel free. But that was like the stuff that I was expecting you guys to do.
Give me my.
I'm ready to go to damn bed. That's what I'm ready to do. God damn.
All right, everybody can take a long rest.
I want my strength back.
I do have a question for Mr. Euphemia.
Okay.
Do you want to call your dad?
Oh, absolutely.
Poggers. We'll do that before you should rest, because that's how it works. I didn't mean to make that noise. I'm sorry.
Oh. Oh wait, I hit the long rest button. My bad.
No, you're fine. I don't think I'm going to attack you, but I might.
Okay. Why do I only have 3 hit dice? Oh wait. You don't.
Because you technically get half of them back, but you can just add the other ones. I do
Oh.
full recovery and gritty. That's the way I balance it.
Okay, Slay.
Gritty, like hidden the gritty?
Technically it's called gritty resting.
Oh, with 2 T's, not 2 D's. Got it.
Yeah.
Get her strength back.
The party goes to bed. But Euphemia, when do you find the time to glare into a mirror?
Probably she'd be sitting like in bed and kind of wait for everybody to go to sleep, just so that she
You
doesn't.
know you need a pretty a bright light to get a reflection.
Oh, true. That's correct. In that case, is there like a? She'll probably maybe like sit out here, maybe, and like this little
Ooh,
candle.
in public, that's funny.
She'll close the door.
Oh, close the
Or the
curtain.
curtain.
That's funny. The curtain that I've removed the ability to close because it was useless.
I'm aggressively clicking the area now.
You could just go sit inside and tell everybody you're about to do it. They know you can.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna call my dad.
You pull the rotary phone that's shaped like a mirror out of
FaceTime
your...
call.
The room is filled with dial tone.
Wait, actually?
No. Although I don't think it's that harsh to think that would be a funny mechanic.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
Dad, pick up.
Hello, you have reached Ptolemaeus.
I can't get to the phone right
Oh
now.
my god, he's as bad as Yasha.
MK with the Skype tone.
Stop. Oh my god.
You go ahead and give him a call, and you're sort of like before. There's that feeling of like falling back, like you're lying on, like sitting on the bed at one point, and then you kind of fall back, and where the covers would be is a blanket of water. And as you sort of go through that, there's sort of a burst of cold before you sort of come back up, continuing onto your feet as if you had fallen all the way up to your feet, almost like 180 degrees.
Oh.
It's just like that before.
Euphemia is now in the metaverse.
And as your eyes sort of adjust, you don't find yourself in like the golden room that you're familiar with. Instead, you're being battered by this sort of cold, nippy air. But 2 things are apparent to you. 1, it's not raining, and 2, it's not windy.
Oh.
All right, do you have music? Is that working for you?
I don't have music yet.
Okay, let me just give that a second.
Okay.
Silence.
Just give that a second. We'll come back to it. I'll preload it.
Yeah.
With that, you find yourself. Let me just check some things here.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I love that is universal for all DMs. Every DM I've ever played with, and also me, whenever I'm trying to find something, Debbie, what happens? Ooh, it's dark.
Euphemia. You find yourself at the base of this old, decrepit village built into a mountain. The sort of walls are these sort of short but stout, heavy stone set walls. They look almost like cobble built sideways, with very tiny windows built into them, and roofs sort of overgrown and covered with anything that would make a valid roofing material. Sort of strung between these buildings are these sort of long strands with various cloths and fabrics tied to them. Ahead of you, you sort of see this winding pathway, which leads up to a massive, what you assume to be a building at the end of this like mountain range, or not end of the mountain, like the top of this mountain range. And up to the top left and to the top right, You sort of see this sprawling mountain range, and it sort of comes to a peak at the bite. Like you look like you could walk right between these mountains at this building.
Ooh.
Yeah, music?
Yes.
All right. And you look around. Other than this faint sound of chimes and birds, it's deceptively quiet here. The air is chilly, but not as chilly as home. The only thing that it is consistent with to your homeland, the only thing it's consistent with to the City of Law is how dark it is.
Oh, I hate this. Does Yuffie recognize this place at all?
Never been here.
Okay. I think she'll look around just like really cautiously, hoping for like some indication of her dad. But if anything, it kind of looks like the road ahead is leading to this big old building. So, she will kind of slowly walk forward and peek inside.
You begin to make your way up this hill, and the only thing that'll that's a thing to note. Your dark vision doesn't work here.
Oh, hell.
Up in the sky, there is a faint moon which casts a glow down on this area, and it's the only thing that makes it light. It's darker than your normal dark vision, but brighter than when it was pitch black for you. As you continue to make your way up this pathway, eventually you sort of climb the last couple set of stairs before you find yourself maybe 30 feet away from, not 30 feet, maybe like 100 feet away from this gate, and you would see an individual standing with their back to you, an image you would recognize, sword planted in the ground looking at the gate. This one.
You're not who I was trying to call. Oh boy. I think Yuffie would tentatively walk up to her.
Yeah, sure.
Excuse me?
You walk up and say, excuse me?
Yeah, she says, excuse me, who are you?
She turns to look over. What are you doing here? This place is dangerous. You shouldn't be so close to the breach. Not a person like you.
The what? I was trying to call my father.
Why are you up here? You can't be here.
Well, where?
Who am I? Who are you?
Well, I am Euphemia.
Right, Euphemia. I've never heard your name before. Nobody matches your descriptions.
She kind of frowns a little bit.
What's that gear you're wearing? Where'd you get that?
Oh, this old thing. No, she will, she'll say, well, you see, I am a princess from Goldcrest.
What?
Is that so surprising?
What do you mean?
I am a princess. What do you mean? What do I mean? I am a princess.
Roll me an insight check.
Okay. She's so confused.
She does not know what that word means.
Look, it doesn't matter. Please, I've told you my name. What is yours?
You can roll a persuasion check.
Yo.
Absolutely. I was gonna say I got a +7, bestie.
She looks back over you, and as you look past her, the massive doors on this building begin to open, and it is revealed this is not a large like manor or a castle. Instead, it is a gate. And as the doors start to creak open, the mountain range around you begins to shake. And as you look up at the door, you see a big hand reach through and claw onto the door and start to pull itself through. And you see this begin to emerge.
No!
I fucking knew it.
She looks at you and at this thing, and she says, right, quickly then. She says, pleasure to meet you. I'm Astrid. And she runs to go fight it, and you wake up.
Wait, what is that? she'd probably like half shout it as she's coming to. I don't know if I should put her in our friends notes here.
I put her in foes.
Okay. Is everybody still awake because she needed a light?
I think everybody woke up because you did that.
Oh. What the?
Here you go. This is for everybody's knowledge.
Sweet. What the hell? She'll set down the mirror and she'll walk over and look to see if anybody is like up and conscious.
Civ is going to look up at Euphemia as she says, "What the hell?" And I said, he's gonna say, "Foul words for a princess." What happened?
You didn't hear that. She gets like kind of serious and she sits over by y'all. Man, I sure would love to have my dark vision back.
Oh, did you lose it here?
Yeah.
That's because I deleted it for that last map.
I see.
No, you should have it. You should have dark vision. Why can't you see?
Well, I have everything in black.
Oh, you have your 10-foot dark vision. I see.
Yeah.
Let me shoot you and get you back.
Slay. While you're doing that, she will hooray. She'll say, I tried to call my father. I had some questions, but I saw her. The woman with the moonlight hair and the armor.
Civ gets kind of a smitten look on his face, and he's like, "Smashing, isn't she?"
I mean, I guess. If you're into that kind of thing.
Not as pretty as me, but yes.
Roll a deception check. You're good. You don't have to do that. That was a joke.
She will just huff and tuck her hair behind her ear, like, shut up. But she'll say, anyway, she told me that her name was, Astrid, and we were at some sort of strange gate.
Did you hear the word that I say when I said what? When you said what, or did you actually not? Was that in character, or did you not hear me?
Oh, no, I didn't hear you.
She said the breach.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you feel say, well, she called it the breach? I don't know, it was a very strange place. It wasn't raining like this. And the worst part is that I was going to ask her questions, try to get some answers out of her, but that thing that we saw back at the Knight's Hold, it appeared. And she went to go fight it, and that's when I came back.
The breach.
That's a lot.
Weren't we just told that that thing was trying to get in? And now she's calling it the breach. Is that here? Near here?
I'm not quite sure, honestly. I feel like I know a lot of places, but I did not know that one. It was some sort of bit of rubble and between two mountains.
Would Civ recall any place near the city like that?
Well, history check.
Awesome.
Yes, that thing seemed to be clawing its way in.
I'm gonna inspiration.
Ooh!
Go for it.
That'll do.
Even with an 18, that's not a... Like, there's places where a mountain pass happens like that, but you can't think of a gate like that.
Mm.
Let me try.
Would you know?
It doesn't matter.
Guess not.
Got you a present, Tornrobe. Disco light.
What?
Why is the
Disco
disco light not
light?
working? Disco light, do your job.
Disco light.
Disco light.
We're gonna throw a rave in here.
Dun, 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 dun.
This disco light's being difficult.
Putting the Raven.
You continue going on. I'm gonna get the disco light working.
Yes, we needed some Darude sandstorm in our life.
Oh, disco light.
That's how you summon the disco light. What the
Disco
hell?
light. Disco light. Why is that happening?
I just felt like doing it. It's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Here you go. Here's your lights back.
Thank you.
Okay.
That was fun.
Can't believe
Thank
we
you.
summoned Darude Sandstorm himself.
It was great.
All right. With that,
Mr. Druid Sandstorm.
do you guys have any last discussions before you go to bed? This can always be discussed in the morning.
I do not.
Civ would want to ask Euphemia one more thing. Was she familiar with air at all?
Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask. In fact, I barely got her name out before that thing showed up.
A shame. Perhaps next time, or perhaps on our next trip.
I don't know if I want to see her again. She did kind of like run a sword through me.
You were wearing the armor of her dead brethren.
Do you want me to take it off?
No.
Then I fail to see why that's relevant.
All right. With that, the party
Yeah, with
can
that.
finish their long rest,
Thank you.
and we can
Oh,
jump
so
to
strong.
tomorrow.
I'm so strong.
You're
Make
so
sure you
fucking
regain
cool.
your lost strength if you took
Yes.
strength damage.
My 3 strength. I'm so happy it's back.
I don't remember what everybody had, so
Wait,
please don't.
did the hits?
I only lost one.
I think it was only. It was. I don't know what Yuffie lost. Civ, I really thought you lost like maybe it was Yuffie that lost 2.
I think
Someone
it was
lost
2.
like 3.
I lost 3.
Okay, my
Yeah.
question was, did everybody lose 3? Because I remember Yuffie lost 2. So
I only lost 1. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and I don't think I hit Tornrobe at all because he would have just combust.
Yep.
Combustion.
All right. With
Exploded
that,
a
the
puff
party
of feathers.
can marshal tomorrow morning. You guys can go collect your air.
Everyone take +5 to your max HP because
We like that.
time.
yay!
Friendship ended with dog or cat.
No, friendship ended with cat. Dog is my new best friend.
And with that, because I would like to get going on it, we can discuss any upgrades and stuff, and we'll do them retroactively when that comes up.
Yeah.
But for now, the intended plan is for the party to head out in search of Myth.
Myth.
Looking for Myth. Error would inform you. The only thing she remembers is that she was with him most likely before like they got separated, where you found her. So she recommends him head there.
Before they leave, I think Yuffie would ask if she recognized the name Astrid.
She scratches her head. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it'll come back when we beat Myth. Who knows?
Well, let's.
Civ totally
also-
forgot to do something in the city, but it's okay.
What
What
is
did you
it?
forget to do?
Is it big?
It kind of.
What do you want to do?
Not big as in it'll take a lot of time, but I would like to potentially invest in some plate.
Oh. How much money do you have?
Personally or the party fund?
Also, how much material do you have?
I have 7 steel material.
So that's worth 350 gold pieces of material. You need half of the plate's value in gold material. How much does your plate cost, Verity? I'll just check.
I
Your
don't
plate costs.
I have
so
11
we need
steel
750.
material, though.
Oh, you have 11 steel?
Yeah, I do.
And how much steel do you have, Civ?
I 7 steel material.
So it'd be
So
18 total.
18 total is 700. You need not 700. I'm dumb. 18 times 50.
Math.
So
Nine-
it'll
900?
900. So if you give him, sorry, how much was your plate?
I don't know how much my
Oh yeah, I'm
Civ
sorry. I
is
checked.
going to hold out his hand to Verity and say, "Gimme."
What's the magic word?
Uh,
You really think I'm gonna let that go?
Please.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You need to hand over 15 units of steel and 750 gold pieces to Mr. White to get that.
You can have the steel. I'm not using it.
Okay.
Great. So I'm gonna add the 10 to Civ. So he goes up to 17,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to. How much do you give him? 10, right, or 11?
I have 11. I don't really care how.
Okay,
much
we'll
you pay.
give him all 11, and then he's gonna
Okay.
spend 15, so he has 3 left. So go ahead and subtract your 750, and I'll give you your plate.
I have. Can I put my silver into gold too?
Yeah, sure. As long as you spend it, I don't care.
I would have to pull from the party fund, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
I-
fine.
This is the
Okay.
one upgrade every
That's why we
martial
have
character is
it.
entitled for. This is your
Yeah.
literal. You should have plate mail.
I
Do it.
should.
we are meant to tank. Our AC should be high.
I will take all 528
Like,
from my personal fund, and then whatever's left out of the party
Like
fund.
we are in fact like frontliners. That's kind of what we do.
I have hit you so
Sick.
much. So
Yeah,
So
please take the
I
AC.
need to take 222 out of the other one. Thank you.
very well.
I approved.
With that, the party strikes out into the city and makes their way southeasterly. Who's about to go first?
Me.
Great. Roll me a single d20.
Let's just get it over with.
Roll a 1 for us, will you?
Time to roll a 1. I got an 11.
You rolled 2 ones.
2 ones.
That's pretty good.
Alright.
You are walking along when you notice a piece of silvery metal stuck into the side of a building.
Ooh. What's it look like? Other than
It's-
silvery metal.
Incredibly shiny and ludicrously sharp. It almost looks like a razor blade, kind of. It's like a trapezoidal shape.
Hmm.
But it's actually not like a trapezoid. I'm trying to think of what that shape is. I can draw it for you, and then you guys can help me out because I'm dumb. It looks like this. Here you go.
Ah.
It's
Parallelogram.
Looks like a parallelogram. And it's stuck like
Parallelogram.
5 inches into this wall.
Huh. Well, that's weird. I'm not really sure what to do with that information.
Does Verity point that out to everybody?
I mean, yeah, sure. Why not?
Euphemia is going
recognize
to
it
pull
then.
out her.
How big is it?
It's a good question. It's like 3 feet long and maybe 4 inches wide at the widest point.
Euphemia is going to pull out her funny medal that she has no idea what it is.
It is not identical, but it's similar.
Similar. Interesting. Oh man,
I don't know.
it's
You know metal. What do you got?
well. That's the thing. I know metals quite well, but I don't know this one.
Can Civ raise his shield to see if it's similar to the shield?
It is not Scarletite.
Okay.
Yuffie is gonna look at it and then look at Civ and then look at it again and say, Civ, pull it out of the wall.
Oh, it's real sharp. Are you sure?
Well, that's why I asked him. I don't want to do it.
Tornrobe will groan in
Right.
his desperation and hike up his robes,
Oh my god.
wrap it around his
No, not
wrap it
you.
around his hand. As
But
thick
he's
as it
he's
possibly
committing to
can.
it.
Grab at the edge and just try and yank it out.
Why have you done this?
It comes out instantly.
Huh.
Roll me a dex save.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alrighty then.
It is a infinitely sharp piece of metal you've just pulled out without using your actual hands or gloves. We'll
No,
see if you
I
manage
wrapped-
to cut yourself.
Yeah, I wrapped my my.
Which it goes through instantly. You managed to pull it out without cutting yourself. And your robes are only slightly scored.
Well,
It's already
only
torn.
slightly more torn than before.
Oh, fascinating.
I turn it around in my hands.
This thing is very sharp. Like you could drop it on your hand and it would cut it off.
Damn.
Ooh.
Careful with that thing.
I'm still holding it by the robes, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can have it. You can put it away.
How would I do that?
Leave it here.
I guess what I do is with what's wrapped, I take the knife and I guess cut around the robe that I use. You know what you know what I mean?
Do you just want to use Civ's old chainmail?
That works too.
Okay,
That would be
great. I
easier.
deleted it from his inventory. That's where it goes to. Holding sharp items.
Slay.
You're able to secure this silver shard. I say silvery. It's not made out of silver. It's made out of something else. You don't have the ability to tell what this is made out of, but with the two of them comparing each other, Euphemia, you're able to deduce with your rather extensive magical knowledge. These are both magical metals. They're both silver. Like they look silvery. They're like chrome, and neither of them are the same. Like they're both different metals.
How bizarre.
You would be able to tell if this was like something like orichalcum, which has a like green tint to it, or scarlet, which has a slight orange tint to it.
Civ is going to say quietly what he's thinking. I wonder if this is part of the wall, the circuit.
Oh, the silvered marble?
Yeah, part of it, maybe.
Perhaps. Though my brother is quite knowledgeable, probably more so than I am, so we could always ask him.
Yeah, you can do it when you get back.
Yeah.
For now, there's not a whole lot you guys can do other than look at it.
Yeah.
As you guys are moving along, the party is making good headway. As you're journeying, you come across a guard patrol. Maybe 5 or so men, sort of trying to check out the local area. You would be aware that the city is worried about the possibility of attacks from other forces of ne'er-do-wells, like the one that happened a couple days ago. And as you sort of spot them, they wave to you, you wave to them, and then they are jumped by a gaggle of orcs.
Oh no!
Good heavens.
fuck.
Would you guys like to help?
Yes.
Yes.
Yuffie
Alright.
looks to Verity.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
We're here.
All
We're
right.
here.
By the time you guys have arrived, 2 of them are already unconscious, but the rest of the guards
wow.
are on standby and ready to help fight. I'm actually going to get your actual character sheets because I grabbed your silly ones because I'm a goober. What's the marching order when you guys roll up?
Verity's probably close to the front.
I'm just going to put you guys in smart places because that's what I do.
Thank you, kind and benevolent DM.
Yuffie also is probably smiling at Verity, by the way, when she's like, yeah, we're going. She's like,
Don't mention it.
proud of you.
Don't talk to me.
Lol.
Stop being weird.
You're
Why are
being
you making
weird.
it weird?
You're making it weird.
Little Goblinos.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
All right, please roll your initiatives and get ready for battle.
Let's go.
Huzzah! I didn't do that bad.
I think that
this
might be the
time.
first good roll I've ever done.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of.
So many people in this initiative order. Holy
Jesus Christ.
Oh, sorry. I
Well,
reset
retarded.
everybody's initiative. We're going to have to re-roll it. I'm so fucking sorry.
Oh, dang, Flabbit.
Cry.
I'm
that's
so
worse.
I went
sorry.
from 21 to 3.
I'll give you
That's
back
an
your
F.
21, but that's the only one I'm going to change.
Yeah, it's fine.
I can't believe I meant. What's your dexterity?
I'm
12?
much in like the same place that I was, honestly.
Yeah, it's. I clicked the reset button because I thought it was going to bring the encounter back to round 1, but it doesn't actually do that. It just brings us back to somewhere else. Oh, come on, I gotta go all the way back up previous turns. You're kidding me. All right, Civ, you're the first to the draw. The battle has already begun, and some of the goblins have moved forward and have taken out some of the guards.
All right, let's see what I can do. I can make it. All right. Civ is going to burst into action and fly out from in this alleyway between the buildings to attack this first goblin, but he is first going to he's gonna bonus action Ghost
Cool.
Lantern because I think it's funny.
Make himself glow.
No, I want like 30 feet of good light and then an additional 30 feet of dim light.
You're gonna get real bright. By the way, you can't see that they're building anymore. I am a rude person. Let me go.
Wait,
and
what?
I turned off the visibility through that building in the middle because this map doesn't actually have walls on it.
Oh, okay.
It's 60 and 30, right?
Yeah, 60 and 30.
Okay, get some real bright.
All right.
I'm gonna make that light a little bit colder because it's a ghost lantern. You're good. You can keep on.
Okay, and Civ is going to, while
Colder,
he's
Civ,
charging
colder.
in, go for the shield bash and stab through the head while he's on the ground.
Okay, incredible. Go for the hit. On 23, definitely hits a wee gobbo. Yeah, you run forward and spear this guy through the throat. He gurgles blood as he rolls to the ground by this streetlight and dies.
He's gonna turn around, wink, and give a thumbs up to the knights behind him. The
There's
guard.
2 of them are dying on the floor. They don't care.
Those are the ones that are dying.
Well, yeah. 2 of them have already taken damage from the fight. You had to run for a round to get here. Anything else, Civ?
That's all I got.
Gobbo, orc.
Bork.
He runs at you, and you see he moves faster than you would have expected, as orcs can move as a bonus action. He goes, he rolls up to you, looks at you, and you see, oh god, I clicked a bunch of buttons I didn't mean to. He raises a great axe over his head and goes to swing it down at you.
Oh shit.
I'd love to crit you right now, it'd be very funny.
That is a miss.
How does he miss?
I parry it with my shield so it hits the stone below me.
Or bounces off the stone. A hobgoblin shimmies in the distance and takes a longbow shot at Civ. The twang bounces off the shield. Euphemia, you're up.
Oh boy. In that case, man, I really should have looked at all of my funny spells, but you know what? Who cares about looking at my spells when I know what I'm gonna do? She is... Let's see. It would be so cool if the thing actually...
Hold down control and let go, gamer. Hold down control, let go. Now drag again. Let go.
Hold on.
Not control, left click. Hold down control, don't let go of left click. Hold down control, measure, let go of left click, and then measure again.
You're doing great, gamer.
What do you... There you go.
Oh, I see.
What are you aiming at? What are you aiming at?
Shut up! Leave me alone! Oh
What are
gosh.
you doing with that, your ruler, soldier? You lost it?
I think Yuffie will move up this way. And she will, as she's like kind of running around the corner, she will drag her sword across the ground and with it cast a fun Eldritch Slash
Yet.
at this guy up here.
You go for that goblin.
Wait, me? I'm just a goblin.
You wouldn't shoot me with a gun.
I'm not. You're right.
Oh god, that's a sword. Wait!
You are not worth a bullet. Oh yeah, it sure does.
You You slice him in half. He falls to the ground in 2 fleshy bits. Incredible kill, Yuffie. Any movement? Any bonus actions?
Oh, Tornrobe, you didn't take damage before, did you, when you grabbed the sword?
No, I did not.
Okay, cool. Never mind then. No, I think that will be all.
Hey, that guy's pretty cool. Let's join him in battle. He runs forward and he takes his spear and he goes to stab this man. Which, if I'm correct, spears are dumb in this game and not technically reach. He goes extra close. He's like, I'm going to stab this guy. Takes his spear, goes for the stab. He stabs and hits. The other one will also stab and miss. He's versatile in it because they don't have shields. Oh no, he does have a shield. That does 2 damage to this orc. Oh. Foul beast, die. And then we go on. I have to keep moving the initiative because that's my job in life here. This guard is going to go hop, 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 hop. He already swung his attack and missed. Hop, hop, hop. This orc's like, I can't wait to eat these small men. Runs forward. Takes his great axe and goes to hit the guard. That hits him.
Oh no!
That's not good.
A 10 will not knock him unconscious. This guy takes a huge hit across the torso. But he's not done yet. He's got a little bit of health left in him. Verity, friendo.
Alright, I cannot get close enough to get in melee range, I think, to anybody.
You sure about that? Yep, you can't.
Yeah, I really can't. So I am going to move like, I don't know, like there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot at this gobbo.
With the crossbow?
My +1 vicious heavy crossbow, and I would like to use maybe perhaps one of my +2 crossbow bolts.
Oh my god, okay. Roll the hit, I'll give you +3.
Thank you. Yep. Ha!
That definitely hits him.
20.
Let's go.
Ew! Yeah, she moves up and kind of like takes aim, and she tries to shoot him.
What do you hit?
I'm aiming for the neck. I'm always aiming for the neck.
Yeah, like the bolt flies straight and true, and it doesn't look like it's gonna hit him, but like the bolt splits apart halfway, and it kind of like widens to 3 or 4 times the width, and it just shears this guy's head off.
Oh.
Amazing.
Okay, anything else, Verity?
Right. Nope. That's all I.
You want to
can do.
reload the crossbow?
Yes, I'll
Great.
do that.
Gobbo. Oh gosh, they killed George. Holy fuck.
Yeah, fuck George.
He runs forward. He's like, "Oh God, George!" He picks up his dying body and draws his short bow and shoots back.
How about you, beast?
He's gonna shoot at you because you just killed his friend.
Give me your wife and family.
He misses.
Oh God, it's so dark. I can't see. He hides behind the
I
wall.
duck out of the way. How dare he?
Gobbo.
Hello.
Oh, that doesn't work.
Oh, oh boy, that was so scary. Oh fuck, Civ, you're gonna get,
You're gonna get gobboed.
you're getting fucking wrecked. You're not supposed to tank all the hits. I'm supposed to tank half of them.
This goblin, this orc comes like running around the corner really fast. He's like full blown, like I can't remember the name of that actor, but he's sprinting with his hands in knife formation. As he rounds the corner, Tom Cruise running, and he pulls that from behind his back at javelin and goes to whip it at you.
I don't know why I imagine the Naruto run.
No, that's not nearly as efficient as Tom Cruise running. A 9. He sails it clean over your head. Another guard's turn. He's going to join the fray. He's going to try to kill this orc that's bothering his friend.
I think maybe they should leave the fray. I think.
16 to hit. That does, in fact, do it. 4 damage to this orc. Okay.
Ouch.
Alrighty. Tornrobe, friendo.
I will. Give me just a second. I will first move up. Actually, right here next to Yuffie.
Slot it next to Yuffie.
Howdy.
And I will toss a. Which one? Which one, I wonder? A firebolt at this orc right here.
Okay, call the roll to hit.
$18.
That does it. Do your D10 damage. 10
nice.
whole damage, Reno. So this guy, the bolt clips him in the face, and he begins to burn. But he pats it out. Scarred, he looks angry at you.
I forgot to do something, Doug.
What's that?
When he ended his turn within 30 feet of me, I kind of wanted to stone rune him. I forgot I had the reaction for that.
Okay, that's like a wisdom save, right?
Yep. DC 11.
I'm sorry.
That's a pass. It's okay. I used that mainly for the dark vision.
Yeah, that's so good for this game. It's kind of crazy. Anything else, Tornrobe?
No, that is it.
Hobgobl's turn. This hobgoblin rounds the corner, takes an arrow shot at Civ, and then recedes back around the corner. 18 to hit you, Civ.
Civ is going to split the arrow in two with his
Oh
sword.
my god. It falls to the ground idly. Oh. It's
Civ
Air's
going
turn.
Sicko mode.
I don't think she likewise can reach any enemies this turn. She could get to here, or
Very
she
difficult
could
to get to them.
get to here. I think she's gonna go join up here. This is like the only place where she could be useful. She's gonna go up to here. She's gonna go for the wounded orc with her crossbow. Twang. And 11 misses. That's her turn. Moving forward, we gotta keep on trucking. Civ, you're up.
Civ is up. All right. Well, Civ wants to become big.
You can become
His
large.
voice, ascends to the heavens. And
That bit is so funny to me.
and he is definitely going to. You know what? Why not? We'll fire rune this guy too.
Oh my god. Okay, this one in front of you is badly injured.
Oh, maybe I won't fire rune then.
Good choice.
I will just big longsword this guy.
Get
That's a
him.
pretty big sword you got there, guy. You're gonna
I
swing
want
that at
to
me?
go for the gut shot,
Well, you would step.
and I want to raise him up in the air on my sword and
Oh
like
my God.
intimidatingly, just like give out a very high pitched yell towards the rest of the group.
Prepare
You stab this guy through the chest, and you throw him off to the side, and you see that you have thrown not one but two orc corpses as you have speared both of them.
Amazing.
Oh my
You now
god.
reward the 29 damage on an enemy with 2 health.
Wow.
I have kebabbed the orcs.
Right, anything else,
Incredible.
Sam?
No, I'm done.
Hobgobbo. Oh god, they killed Jim. This guy, he's gonna skulk into the shadows. And he's going to ready an action to shoot at you, Civ. Euphemia, friendo.
Oh boy. And
Civ is going to widen his stance so you can shoot between his legs.
Oh god.
Hell yeah. You know what? Bet she'll see it and she'll take the opportunity. She will. I think what she'll do is she will like kind of almost like a. You know how sometimes like figure skaters kind of drop like squatting with like one leg?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think she would do that and
Boy,
swing her sword so that it's between his legs.
What a beautiful battle.
And she will slash at this orc.
Okay.
I'm going to use my inspiration for this because I want it to work, damn it.
Okay. That hits.
That a girl,
Oh.
Euphemia?
You hit this guy really hard.
Oh, God, why?
Anything else?
No, but when she stands back up, she will like spin her sword in her hands and like blow the tip of it like you would a smoking gun.
Hell yeah. This guard goes,
Okay, I guess I'm gonna kill this guy. This other guy goes, yep, let's slice him.
they run up. And they take their spears and they go hop hop and they each stab at him. Okay, one hit. I take 7 points of damage. This guard skewers this guy through the throat, and he falls to the ground, dying.
Let's
And I was
go.
like, "Yep, good luck.
You have no idea how bad Civ just wanted to pick the guard up and use the entire guard to stab.
All right, Verity Fendo.
Yeah, God, there are very few things, and also I can't see.
You can. It's just really dark because it's not in the light.
Yeah,
There's a
no, I
Civ
just...
casting bright light over there.
Yeah. Alright, let's... blah, blah. I can move exactly that far. Oh god, I cannot see anything. My vision does not extend that far.
Yes, it does not.
It does not. You know what we could do? That's actually kind of a waste of a spell slot. I don't really want to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and ready an action. As soon as an enemy comes into my view, I would like to shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay.
That's kind of all I can do.
Oh god, they killed Jim!
Yeah, there's only one Jim I care about.
What?
Wasn't his name George?
Get fucked. I'm gonna shoot him.
No, these are every orc has a J name.
Uh-huh.
You just killed Jim, Jam, and George.
Yep. Yep.
Yup.
Yeah. That's a 12, I guess.
That would miss.
Agony. Well, I
Oh,
tried.
God. He shoots a crossbow shot at Civ. The twang. I can't hit this guy. He's got plate armor. Tornrobe.
The arrow's gonna comb Civ's hair to the side.
Yeah. Give him a nice cow lick. I'm going to move. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going to move right here.
A little exotic, don't you think?
Thanks, Verity. And I'm gonna throw another firebolt.
At who?
This goblin right in
The
front of me.
goblin sitting in the open? Very well.
Yep, the very same. Let's see. A nat 1.
That does unfortunately sail past him and miss.
Agony.
Set fire to another building with a family in it.
Misery.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Anything else, Mr. Tornrobe, after that unfortunate one?
No. No, that's all.
This hobgoblin goes, oh god, everybody's fucking dead. He's gonna run over here and he's gonna ready an action to shoot at Civ. Err, that's me! That's me! I drive that! She's gonna round the corner, she's gonna pull her crossbow and try to shoot that goblin. Thanks, Air. Good job. Try again next week, maybe. Civ, you're up.
Civ is ready to tank these bolts that are no doubt going to be sailing into him. Let me see how far I can go.
Dash
Not
up to
that
him.
far. What a shame. Civ is going to use his action to ready the dodge action and move the 30 feet towards this gobbo.
Very well. At the end of your turn, this goblin is going to shoot at you. Phew. At disadvantage, doesn't matter, the attack misses. The other one will also do the same thing, shoot at you with a longbow at disadvantage. Phew. Also misses. Okay, anything else, Civ? That was in your turn, never mind.
That's it.
This goblin goes, oh, that didn't work. Damn. He draws back his bow and he goes to shoot somebody in the back line. I'll roll a. I want to shoot somebody. I'm going to shoot Tornrobe or Euphemia. I'm going to shoot Euphemia.
What? Hey. Hey. Hold on. We can talk about this. Oh, that misses.
Damn it. Euph, you're up.
Let's go. All right. Hold on. I gotta double check something. What is 120 feet? Bet. She'll kind of scoff a little bit. Hey, where you going? And she'll smirk a little bit, and throw out a nice big eldritch slash at that guy in retaliation.
Oh, that hurts. Hit him for 6 damage. He is injured. Ow.
Could have been a little better aimed, but okay.
Anything else, CP?
No, actually, she's gonna scoot up here just so that she can, like, see.
Cool. Verity, friend.
I see enemies. I sure can't get close enough to them. Story of my life. Yeah, too far. I will simply move closer. Oh, like, I don't know, there.
Yeah, that +1 crossbow is pretty bitchin' these days.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
With the bolts, like, that's nothing to sneeze at.
Nope. I will actually go ahead and add my funny...
Who are you shooting at? A kobold, or the goblin, or one of the
I
big
would
guys?
like to shoot at this guy if I can.
Wait, I'm just a hobgoblin.
That guy.
I'm just waiting in line of the... Oh, that definitely hits him. No, it does not, actually.
Ah, damn it. That sucks.
Oh, was that with the without the plus?
It
if it had
was.
the plus
No,
two,
it
yeah.
is with the +2. I added it.
Oh yeah,
this
the
time.
bolt sails into the stone building behind him and goes through the brick.
Agony.
Beyond the power of speech.
Anything else Verity can do?
Man, that really is all I can do.
All right, this goblin's gonna reclaim his family's namesake and be the only person in this encounter to have done damage to the party. You're dodging. It did not matter. He would have missed anyway. Oh god, this guy's hard to hit. Tornrobe, you're up.
Okay. Gonna take a few steps right over here. And I'm going to toss one. Actually, I'm going to. Hold on. I forgot what effects I have. Or, excuse me, what features. I'm going to use one sorcery point to twin the spell.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Daring.
Let me get rid of one of the. You know what? I'll just do it later. I'm going to cast Firebolt at 1.
Okay. Firebolt at one
This
of them. Sounds
this
good.
one, this goblin right here,
Yep.
and this goblin right here.
A hobgoblin up top, goblin in the middle.
First one, I'm going to aim it as this one.
The goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Roll the hit.
Dude. Wow.
This goblin does a sick backflip.
We are killing it today, guys.
And next one is not much better.
It sails into the hole that is now bored in the brick and the building sets on fire.
I look at my
Oh,
hands
God.
in like a combination of shock and disappointment.
You're not
Goblin
gonna beat the
is,
arsonist allegations, my guy.
This goblin is going to run up here with his friend and shoot a crossbow bolt at, not a crossbow, but he's going to shoot a longbow bolt at Tornrobe. Damn it. It's Air's turn. Can she reach melee range? She cannot. She cannot. She's going to run forward and try to point blank this crossbow bolt into this little gobbo. Oh my god, I have not rolled above like a 6 today. Civ, you're up, friend.
Here's having a real hard time.
All right, Gobbo's going down.
You gotta hit me first. I'm a sly little guy. You saw I backflipped over that sword swing? You bring your massive sword down upon him and he parries it to the side. Nice try.
Civ is going to look confused as to how he was able to do that.
It's about the opponent's strength and your skill. It's like judo. Anything else?
I mean, no.
This goblin was like, oh my god, I can use my feature. He takes a shot at Civ. Please, give me some damage. I am going to die.
Jeez.
Euphemia. You can go up, friendo.
Alright. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted.
Civ is going to point at the goblin that's still somehow alive.
Yuffie is going to run up this way, and you'll Verity and Tornrobe, you'll hear her shout, "Fear not, friends, I shall protect you!" And she will cast Mind Sliver at this one with some very fun flair. The top one, yes.
Oh my god. Okay. Very good. Why would that's a wild choice. He will roll his he fails. He takes a D4 damage or something. A D6 damage.
Agony.
4 second damage. Oh. He's not dead.
I looked to Verity. You must admire her tenacity at least.
Verity, you're up. You want to go hit something in melee? Because you can do that now.
Yeah, I want to hit this guy because I'm tired.
He's like doing the thing where he's tossing the scimitar back and forth and twirling it.
Come here, you fool.
I am just a little guy. You wouldn't hit me with a coward, would you?
Does my great weapon fighter halberd have the +1 or no?
They all do. I just didn't add it to all their weapons
Okay,
names.
got it. And I don't have my funny other damage anymore.
Nope. I took it all out. It's
okay, cool. Just making sure. I got a dirty 20.
Yeah, he's trying to like flip back and forth, tossing this halberd, but you catch him. Oh god.
Fucking way.
He's dead as shit. How do you kill him?
Yeah, I'm going to, like, Verity just kind of, like, huffs forward, and she's like, I'm so tired of fighting these goddamn goblins. And, yeah, she just, like, swings it around. I would like to lop its head off. Just, like, straight off. Just get away from me.
Yeah, instant death. Looks up at you, Civ. Bleeding out head on the floor.
Fantastic.
Tornrobe, friendo.
Yes.
You're up.
Okay.
No, we are two hobgoblins. One of us always misses, and the other one always misses.
You got this, Roby.
It's okay. I've gotten 2 nat ones in a row. There's no way I can possibly get 3
I will say I have not hit the party yet.
I am going to cast Firebolt at this goblin right here.
No, please. We can talk about this.
Finally, that'll do.
That hits.
And for a whole 2 damage. Yeet!
You hit him.
I underhand this. Here, catch!
Okay, he grabs it and he incinerates into a pile.
Just imagine that, like, Looney
Oh my
Tunes style.
god, you killed him.
He actually... Why did he catch it? I asked this to the hobgoblin.
Not what he does. I don't know. I don't make the rules. He takes his longbow and goes to shoot you, Tornrobe.
Damn! Barely hits.
I win again!
Gives a deep gash into my shoulder.
Bye, I guess.
Let me see if Eric can hit him. If everybody can make one range attack against him. If you can kill him, he doesn't get to get away.
Oh, heck yeah.
Air shot. That's a hit. 5 damage to him. Cool. So, Tornrobe, 18 to hit. That hits. 4 damage. He's not dead yet. The crossbow attack misses. The 17 on the Elder Slash does hit, which does guarantee kill him. If all of range shots go out and he goes, oh, and he dies off screen.
You just hear the Wilhelm scream.
But I did manage to do 3 points of damage that encounter. Which, take what I can get. Alright, with that, you guys are dropped out of initiative.
Woo! Man, we did so
fun.
Good.
I had such a good plan how to flavor that crossbow bolt if I actually landed it.
Yeah.
I was gonna kick the goblin head.
Oh my god.
Like
Amazing.
FIFA MLG style at this guy.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
With that, that was one of our encounters. So we already did
MLG
Verity.
mentioned.
Let's have Euphemia go next. Euphemia, roll me a d20. Euphemia,
Damn,
Oh,
son,
what?
where'd you
Oh.
find this?
20, please.
I'm working on it. The 10.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Roll me a d100.
Oh boy. If I could spell.
A 43. 1 second, please. I will not take too terribly long.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good. I don't know why that's hiding from me, but it is. Well, that's not great, but that's just the life we live around here. You know, sometimes it ain't exactly the easiest, sometimes it ain't exactly the hardest.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let me see what we got here. Okay. Yeah. You find an herb.
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 I don't have. I can figure this out. Hold on. I know what I have to do.
I'll
It's in a
add it
weird
to my
spot.
collection because I already have a sprig of mistletoe.
Well, shit. Let me reference my page as to what you might have found.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Gosh.
Thank you for that.
You find a silver stem.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What does
That's what
it
you find.
do?
It's a potion. It's not a potion. It's a it is a drink which is capable of making you a potion. But you can either grow it or make one out of it.
Oh.
With that, we can keep moving on. Now that I have finished that, write down your potion of glibness. With that, we need to do 2 more. So, Civ, why don't you go next?
All right.
A 12. You step in a particularly well-placed snare. Roll me a DC 20 dexterity saving throw.
Oh my gosh.
These fucking snares, man.
Who keeps putting them? I wonder.
Fucking.
I sure wonder.
Share our space with you.
You are pulled 10 feet upside down in the air.
Is Civ still big?
Probably not.
Oh, bummer. Like I was wondering if my hands were touching the ground.
See, I was more amused by the thought of like him getting yeeted up and you just hear "Wah!"
Civ is going to mutter that
Oh,
he's gonna say it's not nearly as funny when it's you up in the snare.
Yeah, not so quick to judge anymore, huh?
Mm-hmm. Look who's laughing now.
Sorry.
How are you going to get him down?
A little help here.
Well, I mean, I'm sure we can cut it down in some way, but how far off the ground is he? Hello?
Hmm?
How high off the ground is he?
10 feet.
Thank you. I don't know. We could just cut him down.
So cut him down? Sick. It takes you 2 minutes. You reach up, cut him down. Civ, you fall to the ground. Take 30 points of damage as you hit your head.
Great.
You're welcome. I told you I could do some damage to the party.
Civ is going to look around for the second piece of evidence he's going to use against the kobolds.
There is another poorly written note.
This is like kick rocks or something.
Yeah, it's like, go die. With that, Tornrobe, you have to roll it up. You have to do our last triangle check.
oh boy.
Don't blow up.
They do blow up, actually.
Lucky 13.
That's pretty good. All right, Mr. Tornrobe,
Oh dear.
Yes.
roll me. Hold on. Roll me a D100.
Hey. All right. Let's see here. D100.
Very good. Now roll me another one.
Ooh.
Oh joy.
A 23. All right, that's pretty cool. You're looking around and you find a small coffer.
What could this be, I wonder?
It's got a sort of really red paint with a little bit of gold on the edges. As you pop it open, you see a spell, a potion.
Ooh.
I hold it up to the. I cast light on my finger, and I try to see its contents.
It's sort of like this brilliant dark red.
I open it up and sniff it.
Smells like a cinnamony. Kind of cinnamony.
Cinnamon.
Man, see, I was hoping that, like, you know, you sniffed it, it was just tomato soup.
Just
That would be funny.
straight up ketchup.
It smells like yellow cinnamon.
What is it,
Rocks.
Doug?
What is it?
What is it?
I'll tell you.
Could I interest you in a trade, an arcana check?
I in fact will take this trade offer.
All right.
I offer you one
How's
Arcana
the
check.
money for you?
Here you go. You've thrown it in your inventory for being a good egg.
Yay!
What is it?
Oh, this is a potion of fire breathing.
Yo!
Oh,
goodness.
Hey!
Yeah. When you roll a 13 on the table, I'm just gonna give you a random magic item.
Wow.
Wow, that's really cool.
You're welcome. Okay. With that, you guys eventually would find your way to Air, where you first met Air. And to cut the exploration fairly short, when you get here, you'd find very little evidence besides some dark blood sort of in the area where you had found Air, which very clearly is like something's wrong with it. Like it's sort of like dark, black, coagulated blood. But it has a sort of dark coat to it, but it smells just like blood. And with that, Air would point out that like she might have an idea. I think it's to the east of here is what she would tell you.
Right then.
And you're able to take a short rest if you'd like to do so. I don't think anybody needs to.
Nope.
Nope.
No, I'm good.
I couldn't manage to do freaking damage to you guys. Oh, it's okay. That was the easiest out of the 4 encounters, so you'll be fine. All right, and with that, I don't think we're gonna get anything else done today.
Wow.
We will pick back up with you guys getting here with Air and deciding to head eastward to go find Myth.
Yeah.
In
2
3 weeks.
2 weeks off, and then we're back.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
so thankful I was able to make
Yeah, me
something
too.
work
This
today.
is fun.
I love playing this game so much. I was over
Yeah,
the
it's
moon.
great.
I was like, we were at the work, and I was like, Swaft! I got really excited. Anyway,
Yay!
I'm
yeah.
so happy I could be part
Hope
of
you
this.
guys had fun playing in my little campaign.
Oh my god, I love it so much. It's so fun.
MK, we're so
Next
glad
time
to
I'll
have
Never
you
get
too.
enough. I truly mean it.
Next
Yeah,
time
for
we'll make
real,
the
no,
enemies
you're
have
great.
easier chance of hitting you guys.
Yeah, it makes things interesting.
Yeah, well, I was hoping that fight would slow you guys down a little bit, but it just kind of beat everybody to death. Oh.
Listen, you got to
I
do plenty of
mean-
that last time. I think we
Yeah,
deserve
last
this.
session we got like Shrek'd.
Yeah, I'll give you guys that. I wanted to like take at least like 20 health off you. I swung with so many great swords and great axes.
You did.
I like shot every one of those arrows would have been 3d6 damage.
Incredible. We're just too good. Carefully.
No, I
Don't say
told you it's
that.
gonna be
Don't say
violence. I was expecting you guys not to spend so long role playing. I had the entirety of this quest planned out, and you didn't even do it. So
So if I hadn't done the armor, I would have taken damage. A
yeah,
fair bit of it.
yeah,
You did roll 18 quite a few times.
yeah. Yeah, that's what the point of getting better armor is. So.
Oh,
All right, we need to get some fun plot out there.
Heck yeah. Oh man, and I'm sure we'll decide what our upgrades for the town will be post the game.
We have like one upgrade we can do.
Oh. I don't know why I imagined that we had a lot more money than that. I don't know how much money
we have like 2,000 gold. We have close to 3,000, but it's not quite 3,000.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could do like a couple upgrades. But we'll talk about that later. For now, I think it is about time we close down the stream for the night. Thank you, everybody out there, so much for hanging out with us and watching. And this was great. A very, very fun, silly episode. Like we said, we'll be back in like 2 weeks because I'm going on vacation. Yeah!
Vacation.
I'm gonna cry a little on the 2 Fridays that I'm going to be gone though, because man, I'm gonna miss this game.
Man, you and me both.
Yeah. All right. I hope everybody has a fantastic night. We will not be blasting off into the next stream because I'm lazy, but I hope you all blast off into a wonderful day tomorrow. Saved it. There we go. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Night.